Last year, the world was plagued by what is potentially the worst film ever made, War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube. And what if I told you the producer of that abomination, that affront to God, just directed a new film for Amazon called Mercy? Well, I guess it's not for Amazon because it's in theaters right now. It's distributed by Amazon MGM. And now, after experiencing the cinema that is the style of Timur Bekmambetov, I can tell you with confidence, this guy's got it. And by it, I mean terrible fucking movies to his name. Timur Bekmambetov, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but he has been in the film industry for an extremely long time. I went through his IMDb on stream, and he has produced some bangers, like Nine, or Wanted, like some classic films. He has been behind them for a long time. So at one point, he did have an eye for quality, but I guess over the last 10 years, he decided to close his eyes, because now we're getting shit like War of the Worlds and now Mercy. I don't know what's changed or what's happened. What I will say, however, is that this film is a significant improvement to War of the Worlds. But then again, War of the Worlds can make even the Borderlands movie look like it's a fucking Nolan film, so it's not exactly like the highest praise, but truly Mercy is better than that, at the very least. I would even go as far as to say the first 30-ish minutes are genuinely pretty entertaining. Like, it's a very simple concept. There's an AI judge, and Chris Pratt is now standing trial. He is a detective who actually helped kickstart this Mercy program, that's the name of it, where an AI will look at the immutable facts in order to pass judgment and execution on those who are guilty. It's the judge, jury, and executioner, and it is there to reduce crime, which has spiraled out of control, so now they have the Mercy program to keep people in line. And now Chris Pratt is in its clutches here for the murder of his wife. And he has 1 hour and 30 minutes to try and prove his innocence. Now, when I first watched the trailer, it actually looked like Chris Pratt didn't put any effort into it at all, like he was just in a fugue state taking a paycheck. I will say, in the actual film here, he does try. And he does, I think, do a pretty solid job with this character who just found out his wife has been murdered, and now he's about to be executed for it because they have so much evidence that places him at the scene and places him as the killer. And now he's got to find a way to try and argue his case and compile new evidence and try and find who the actual killer is. In the trailer, I feel like they took his lowlights, like they actually just took his weakest moments from the film and used it as promotional material. Because again, in the actual film, he does a fine job, minus some really rough scenes at the end. The entire third act of this film is actually just extraordinarily silly. Anyway, though, this film is shot in similar fashion to War of the Worlds, where we are watching everything unfold through videos that are compiled through cell phone footage or security camera footage or drone footage. Very much like what they did in War of the Worlds, but it seems like the budget here was a little bit higher, so the CGI doesn't look like it's straight out of fucking GeoCities from the late 90s. So it definitely looks visually a bit better, but not by a ton. There are a few explosions here towards the end of the film that genuinely look like video game cutscenes. I don't know what's going on with the CGI here for these movies right now, but my god, some of the visuals were actually bad. But for the most part, it was much better than War of the Worlds. But anyway, if you have seen Chris Pratt's movies and ever thought he moves around too much, well, let me tell you something. He doesn't move an inch in this movie. He is strapped to a chair for the entire fucking thing, save for the very end. We're going to be getting into spoilers here because I have got to talk about some of the wackiness to this film. Now, like I said, the first 30 or so minutes were actually pretty solid. It was setting up an interesting mystery with a damn near insurmountable task of trying to prove that you weren't the killer despite all of this evidence from a near omniscient AI that has every single fact at their fingertips. And with the Mercy program, they give the accused access to literally God mode where they can see, find, and hear everything. So anything that Chris wants, he can ask for, and the AI judge will provide it so that way he can try and prove his innocence. And just like in War of the Worlds, the AI can do anything lickety-split. So anytime Chris says, hey, can you find this bathroom? I'm looking for a glory hole that I might have caught a glimpse of in this one frame on this one video that you got from a nearby walkie-talkie that ricocheted off a radio tower. It's like, oh yeah, I've already found it. It only took me 2 seconds. It's like, okay, whatever. But that's fine. I don't have a huge issue with that. It's like silly, but whatever. It moves things along and lets the investigation get steam. But there are just some moments where it's genuinely laughable, the capabilities of the AI, where Chris can just be like, hey, my neighbor's got a bird feeder cam. Can you go ahead and pull that up? As if that would, for some reason, be something that it'd be readily available and easy to access. But the AI judge is like, oh yeah, I've got it right here. Looks like the internet went out though, so it's going to take me a little while to rebuild the video archive. And it's like, okay, it takes her like 3 or 4 minutes or something. It's like, oh yeah, I think I heard a fart on this one piece of audio here from the murder scene. Can we reverse this fart here and find out whose butthole this was squeaked out of? And it's like, yeah, I've got that. And like, that's actually like a core part of things, not a fart in particular, but there is a photo that is torn in half, and Chris notices that there are 3 fingers from somebody that are in the photo. And Chris says, can you find out who those fingers belong to? And the AI is able to run the database of every single fucking person's fingers on the planet and somehow find an orphan that was a child in the photograph. And like, oh yeah, this is who it is. Which was a key piece of evidence, by the way. So like, it is a little over the top, but I also don't care that much because the whole thing is just kind of wacky in that way. But anyway, the film is very, 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 very predictable. I think anyone will watch this and know exactly who the real killer is. Because shocker, it's not Chris. I think you'll piece it together pretty much immediately. But then they start pulling out crazy ass pulls. Like, I mean the craziest ass pulls in the third act. But I don't even want to get to that yet. I want to talk about the journey even getting there. So, Chris has got a partner, Jack, who he really trusts. He's also got a AA sponsor, Rob, who he really trusts. So he's trying to utilize them to help prove his innocence. Jack becomes like the main one he communicates with. So he basically keeps sending her out in the field to try and like do this and that to try and compile more evidence for him. And she has like a hover bike. So she scoots around on the hover bike and holy shit does it look bad. Actually looks like YouTube skit quality anytime you see her on that hover bike flying around the city. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have just like had her teleport or something at that point because it is so fucking goofy when she is on that hover cycle. But anyway, so he's sending her on those like odd jobs to try and like interview people or try and like search crime scenes for certain things, this and that. And through this, we learn that his wife was privy to a scheme at her business where one of her workers was stealing product and maybe using it to distribute drugs, something like that, to make money on top of all this very shady dealings. He uncovers this big conspiracy, this big plot. I'm fast forwarding through a lot here, but trust me, it's very good. Chris also eventually admits to being an alcoholic, and he had a huge argument with his wife the day she was murdered, and also a whole year leading up to this murder. Their relationship had soured. There was even talk of a divorce. Chris was very aggressive, even like slamming a knife one time, grabbing stuff out of her hand. And on the day she was murdered, Chris went to work and then inexplicably drove back home, broke the Ring doorbell in a fit of rage because he found out his wife took away his secret booze stash in his car. So then he closes the door, goes in, they argue for 26 minutes. He leaves, his daughter comes home, finds that her mother has been murdered. And the last words from the mother, which is on body cam when they're asking, as she's like fading away, shedding the mortal coil, they're like, who did this? Who did this? She says, Chris, which is never addressed again. I want you to keep that in mind. That is never addressed again. When asked, as she is dying, who is responsible, she answers the question saying, Chris, and then she kicks the bucket. But Chris didn't kill her. It is proven that Chris didn't kill her. Why the fuck did she say it was Chris? Like, it seemed like she was just trying to get like one fucking slam dunk in on him before she died, before she met her maker, in order to make sure that Chris also, suffers at the end too. She knew it wasn't Chris that killed her. The person that stabbed her, murdered her, was not Chris. Why did she say it was? Like, what the fuck? Like, I tried to be like very charitable, like, oh, maybe she was about to try and say like, it wasn't Chris, but she didn't get the first part out, or she was trying to like, say, Chris, I love you, or something on the way out, but none of that comes up. It is actually never addressed again why she would say it was Chris when it just wasn't. That is crazy. I won't bore you too much with like the middle stuff and all that, but when we find out who the real killer is, we learn that the killer was one of her work associates, the one that was stealing the product to maybe distribute drugs, and decided to murder his wife Nicole because she found out, wasn't really willing to play ball, and also there's a very close personal connection to Chris from the real killer. The real killer was able to pull off this kill by going to Chris's barbecue 2 days prior to the murder and hiding in the basement for 2 days, and then sprung out and stabbed and killed his wife. Now, the close personal connection is that picture I mentioned. Well, that kid with the 3 fingers was actually the brother of the real killer, and that brother was someone Chris sentenced to the mercy program where he was found guilty and wrongfully executed. And he never forgave Chris for it, so he got close to Chris for 2 years, and then eventually killed his wife, built a bomb with all of the material he was stealing from their workplace, and was going to crash the bomb into the Mercy headquarters, killing Chris and the AI with him in order to prove his brother's innocence. And he framed Chris for this. That was his master plan. Now, I want you to really think hard here. He planned this for 2 years, but his plan boiled down to just getting extremely fucking lucky that Chris, when he went to work, decided to come back home that same day. Because if he didn't come home that day and argue with his wife, then this would have never fucking worked. He would have not gotten away with the murder initially. Like, Chris would have never even been a suspect. So his plan that he planned for 2 years boiled down to just something that he could have never possibly foreseen. And he didn't even know Chris left for work, by the way, while hiding in the basement. He just guessed lucky. So Chris went to work and then just happened to notice the booze wasn't there. So he went home, argued with his wife, and then broke a vase, which ended up cutting his wife and got a little bit of blood on Chris. And Chris was like, really distraught about it. And that's how all of this evidence led to like them knowing for sure Chris had to be the murderer. But actually it was all part of the real killer's master scheme, which again, none of this he planned for. He couldn't have planned for any of that to happen. He just got lucky. It wasn't a master plan, yet they keep pretending as though it was. Like, when I learned who the killer was and what the method was and everything, it was actually just like a laughable moment. And then the entire third act, he's got this big semi with a bomb in the back that he's gonna blow up the fucking city with, like the Joker. And then the police are so incredibly inept, they can't stop him, they can't do anything. So he just keeps like hitting all the police officers, and it's like the worst CGI carnage where the officers' cars are like ramping off tow trucks and the officers are going, as they're like getting slammed by the truck. They can't stop this guy. They've got the drones out on him. And by the way, I was really expecting them to do an Amazon shout out when there's a scene where Jack is like, I'm gonna get the scouting drone out. I thought for sure she was gonna say like, I'm gonna get the Amazon drone out. It's really good for scouting too, not just delivering packages immediately to your doorstep with Amazon Prime, like what we saw in War of the Worlds. I thought for sure we were going to see some Amazon plugs. Surprisingly, we did not. But anyway, they got the drones out and shit. They still can't fucking stop this guy when all he has is the semi-truck, and then he eventually makes it into the Mercy headquarters. Chris has already proven his innocence now. They clearly know it's Rob. They have him dead to rights now. He is the murderer. And he also kidnapped Chris's daughter and brought her there because he wants to ruin Chris's life just like he ruined his by killing his brother. Well, by having his brother go to Mercy, which ended up killing him. He then argues with the AI judge that his brother was innocent, which is where another shocking twist comes into play, where he's arguing about how his brother was innocent, and it turns out Chris's partner, Jack, was actually the one who didn't process the phone from that guy's brother in his murder case, because his brother was said to have murdered a woman. Turns out he didn't murder that woman, and the phone that would have proven his innocence had been thrown off the side of a bridge by Chris's partner because she wanted to ensure that the Mercy program was a success so they could stop crime together. So they just framed a completely random dude for the murder of this woman, which Chris and the AI judge reveal at the very end there. So it's another big, like, twist moment. I'm serious, the entire third act is actually, like, very, very silly in like a fun, bad way. I probably don't need to yap any longer about it. It's not a good movie, but I will tell you, I had fun watching it. And I do think it is objectively a huge step up from War of the Worlds. So we're on an upward trajectory right now from this director-producer. So perhaps the next one's a fucking home run. Anyway, though, that's really about it. So, yeah. If you went through and tallied all of my predictions I've ever made across my time on the internet, you would probably find a worse record than the 2008 Detroit Lions. My correct predictions versus my incorrect predictions, it's not even a competition, it's an embarrassment. I have a near X-Men-like mutation where if I make a prediction on something, I basically manifest the exact opposite into existence. But when it comes to Twitch and my hypotheses regarding their rule enforcement and how they're going to handle shit, so far, haven't really missed on that. So Nina Lynn, I've made a couple videos on. She's quickly become one of my least favorite people online. I feel the same way about her as children do about broccoli. I think she is just terrible, and even just having her put on my plate, I want to flip the table. She is just a truly destructive, annoying lobotomite I cannot stand. She also got away with sexual assault that was broadcast on Twitch and unapologetically treats it as some kind of joke that her victim should be embarrassed by that he even thought that he was sexually assaulted. She openly treats it as though it's no big deal, even though it is blatant textbook sexual assault. But anyway, I'm not going to just regurgitate everything I don't like about her. It's basically everything. And a little while ago, she got banned for stealing from Target, and then she also went on stream to talk about how she's actually stolen a lot more from Target than we even think she did. So she received a ban for it, and a lot of people were thinking that it might be permanent. I went against the grain and said I think under no circumstances will it be permanent. If Twitch doesn't ban her for a literal crime, sexual assault, I can't imagine they're going to permanently ban her for stealing from Target. So I said pretty boldly, puffed out chest, that I think this will be like a week ban at most. It's been longer than a week, so hats off to Twitch. They've really done the difficult decision here to keep sexual assault superstar off the platform for longer than a week, but I don't think it's going to last too much longer. And last night, a lot of people sent me a tweet claiming that Nina Lynn had been permabanned, which got me pretty excited. I was pumping my fist saying, yeah, whoopee, all right, cool, that's great news. I'd love to be wrong about my Twitch prediction. Now, where's the evidence? Did Twitch make a statement about it? Where's this coming from? Put that shit in my hand so I can start licking that shit like a lollipop, like my nice little dessert here. I'd love this to be true. But I can't find any information on her being permabanned at all. Just that single tweet that now a lot of other Twitter accounts are reporting. It seems to have just been pulled out of this guy's asshole. I can't find any statements on it whatsoever, so I took that with a big grain of salt. And then this morning, the sexual assault savant herself weighed in on this rumor saying, ain't no way MF's making shit up now. Y'all are obsessed. Don't worry, I'll be back. Should I do a trailer just 'cause of this? Even just reading words from her is annoying because she has to intertwine her fake bravado into everything. Oh, it's just so fucking cringe. And what does that even mean? Should I do a trailer now just because of this? Like, that's her response to it? Oh, you made up rumors, huh? Well, you forced my hand. Now I'm going to have to go down the nuclear option of making a trailer. Didn't want to have to do this, but now I've gotta. Okay, I guess. How tough. The only thing you should be making is a job application. Don't nobody want to watch a fucking Nina Lynn stream. Genuinely don't get who the audience is for sexual assault superstar Nina Lynn, because her shit sucks. The people watching that have to be the most stinky, unlikable losers imaginable. Like, all she does, especially post-sexual assault, is just go out in public and yell. And that's kind of it. She tries so desperately to make it seem like she doesn't care, but everything she says, every word she types is always like, can't wait for them to be mad. Oh, you're gonna be mad. These hoes are so mad. Post it on Twitter. Fuck your mom. You're mad. That's all she ever talks about. That is not the behavior of someone who actually doesn't care if it's the only thing that's ever in her empty fucking brain. It's so embarrassing. But anyway, the point of me yapping about this again was just about that rumor of her being permabanned. I'm not convinced. There's no evidence to suggest she actually is permabanned. Yes, she is still smited as of this moment. She's still banned. But I don't think that means it's going to last forever. Though, round of applause to Dan Clancy and the Goof Troop over there at Twitch for keeping her banned this long. I didn't even expect it to be this long of a punishment. But again, I don't think it's going to last too much longer. They're probably on the edge of their seat, biting their nails, waiting to unban her. Because they didn't ban her permanently for a blatant sexual assault. I don't think they have permanently banned her for stealing. I just find that highly unlikely. But again, I'd love to be wrong. Most of my predictions are, so maybe this one is too. Anyway, she sucks. That's really about it. See ya. I cannot believe it. I thought this was impossible, like a growth spurt in my 30s. I didn't think this was something that would ever happen here. I feel like I'm 9 years old and I just watched a birthday party magician pull a quarter out from behind my ear. My mind is blown. Earlier today, former Prince Andrew was arrested following Epstein Files revelations. For those that don't know, Prince Andrew was in a lot of the files. There were even pictures as well, very disturbing stuff. He was a stronger presence in the Epstein Files than Obi-Wan Kenobi was in the original Star Wars trilogy. He was in there a lot. And there's been tons of allegations and a lot of evidence and a lot of ties with Epstein. But I think most people, myself included, just didn't expect anything to happen because that's been kind of the protocol recently, where the Trump administration in particular is constantly just telling the American public to move on from it and it's not a big deal, stop caring. Pam Bondi struggles through her lobotomy to try and get a story straight about where she stands with Epstein files on if they exist or if they don't, if they're on her desk or what's going on there. It seems like everyone kind of plugs their ears when Pam Bondi's around and they don't fill her in on the talking points, so her story's never cohesive. The only thing she sticks to is that Epstein files are all out there and we're done. And there's nothing more to be done about it. Justice has been served with 0 arrests outside of Maxwell. And of course, Perjury Patel loves to lie about it. Todd Blanche also takes a special kind of joy in letting people know that, yeah, most likely nothing's ever coming from this. It's not a crime to party with Epstein.
Is there any chance that any of these individuals who partied with Epstein and engaged in, relations with minors will be prosecuted? Any chance?
I'll never say no, and we will always investigate any evidence of misconduct. But as you know, it is not a crime to party with Mr. Epstein, and so as horrible as it's not a crime to email with Mr. Epstein. And some of these men may have done horrible things, and if we have evidence that allows us to prosecute them, you better believe we will. But it's also the kind of thing that the American people need to understand that. It isn't a crime to party with Mr. Epstein. It isn't a crime to have lunch.
Didn't look like that's all that was going on some of those photos. I mean, if the photos could speak, some of them look pretty bad.
That's right. And unfortunately, photos can't speak. And so we need witnesses and we need
evidence. Are there videotapes that you all have?
Yeah, there's a lot of videotapes, actually. But according to Todd Blanche in this administration, that's not like actionable evidence. Yeah, there's nothing here. Everyone's making a mountain out of a molehill. But interestingly enough, it seems like other places in the world are taking it more seriously than America is here, this administration. Internationally, there have been a lot of powerful figures that have come under intense scrutiny and have stepped down or been relieved of their position. And now we're seeing Prince Andrew be arrested in the UK for his involvement here in the Epstein files. And they're investigating that, seeing what's going on there. That's more than this administration has done. The Trump administration, still 0 fucking arrests outside of Maxwell, whom they're doing everything in their power to ensure has the most luxurious time in prison possible. Now, normal, sensible people with a functioning frontal lobe are all celebrating that it's an arrest in regards to the Epstein files. Finally, hallelujah! That's a pump your fist moment. That's a certified finger-wiggling situation here. But weirdly enough, there's one person who's real tore up about it here. I'm telling you, this guy looks like he's got the suds right now, like fucking SpongeBob. Trump's extremely sad that Prince Andrew got arrested.
I got a question about something big overseas today. The former Prince Andrew arrested by the police there, related to something with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think people in this country at some point, associates of Jeffrey Epstein, will wind up in handcuffs too?
Well, you know, I'm the expert in a way because I've been totally exonerated. That's very nice. I can actually speak about it very nicely. I think it's a shame. I think it's very sad. I think it's so bad for the royal family. It's a very, very sad. To me, it's a very sad thing. When I see that, it's a very sad thing to see it and to see what's going on with his brother, who's obviously coming to our country very soon, and he's a fantastic man. The king So I think it's a very sad thing.
What a fucking odd response. It's sad that someone has been arrested in relation to the Epstein files. Why? Why shouldn't they be investigated? Why is this sad? Why is this cause for tears? Like, he looks like he just watched the ending to Marley and Me. He's looking emotional as shit right now over Prince Andrew's arrest. Why is this something sad? Like, not a single mention of, like, the victims ever from Trump, really. He never really seems to care about the victims in the Epstein case. It's only ever, oh man, there's a lot of innocent men here that are getting roped into this, and that's the real victims. That's the real sad story. Guys that, you know, just wanted to talk baseball with Epstein and all of that kind of shit, getting labeled nasty stuff. Man, that's the real bitch of it. It's so wild to me that when it comes to Epstein, Trump's MO is move on, it's not a big deal. Yeah, the most infamous child sex trafficker in this nation's history, you know, had a bunch of clients and all of them are getting away with it. Big whoop. Go cry about it. Kick dirt, pussy. Let's move on. It's nothing that anyone should ever care about. You know, all of the rape, the torture, the murder, all of that stuff, it's not a big deal. That's small potatoes. Get over it. And then when someone like Prince Andrew gets arrested in regards to it, he's like, oh, now that's sad. That's really sad. We need to take a moment of silence here. That's sad stuff. Please, won't everyone play a sad song on the world's smallest violin for Prince Andrew? This is a really heartbreaking scenario here. It's like watching an ASPCA commercial. I couldn't believe it. I shan't believe it when I saw Prince Andrew was arrested. Oh my lord, an entire tissue box was expended, wiping the tears from my eyes. What a weird response. It's very clear this administration is desperately trying to do everything in its power to distract and deflect from the Epstein files and try and minimize just how important this is, how big of a deal this is. And now he's trying to sell you on this pile of dog shit here that it's like a bad thing that Prince Andrew's been arrested. And I guess maybe for Trump and his friends it is a bad thing because there's a chance Prince Andrew might start squealing. He might let the cat out of the bag and could implicate some other very powerful people in relation to Epstein. So maybe that's why he's so tore up about it. It's just so fucking crazy that he doesn't even try and hide it. And he doesn't need to. His fan base will absolutely just swallow his whole cock at all times for anything at all.
A stunning royal arrest. Former Prince Andrew taken into custody from his home in the English countryside. It follows growing revelations about the alleged connections between the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and Andrew, the former Duke of York and brother of King Charles. Thames Valley Police saying the arrest was on suspicion of misconduct in public office.
This seems like they're pursuing it pretty seriously. I imagine an investigation is underway where I would, again, guess that they find a lot of evidence on Prince Andrew and Epstein's connections and some really fucking horrible, heinous shit. Now, I've got a little hunch there's a little someone special out there that's also starting to sweat profusely after seeing this news of Prince Andrew's arrest. Victoria Hervey. Victoria Hervey had a relationship with Prince Andrew quite a while ago, and she's got a very interesting take on Epstein.
That was very powerful. So like if you were on the scene and you were powerful, like to be honest, like if you're not in those files, it would be an insult because it just means that you were a bit of a loser.
Right. So the people who aren't in the files are losers.
Yes.
Okay. Are you in the files?
Well, of course I am, because it's any journalist that wrote about it.
That's an astonishing attitude, isn't it? You're the loser because you're not in this. I find that jaw-dropping.
They're just so brazen now. With her whole chest, she says it would be an insult if you weren't invited to party with Epstein. You're a loser if you didn't party with Epstein.
Police have been looking into emails in which Andrew apparently shared confidential government information with Epstein. The latest batch of released files showing Andrew forwarded reports about foreign countries and trade opportunities to Epstein in 2010, when he was serving as a UK trade envoy.
Charles, how long have you known about Andrew and Epstein?
But the scandal has been growing for years.
That clip they show in the segment right there where someone said, how long have you known about Andrew and Epstein? And the crowd like erupts in shock and awe and disgust. Like they're upset that someone said something about it. That blew my mind. Like, is everyone there just okay with it? They all rolled their eyes collectively like, oh, here we go, Epstein again. Can you just let it go? We're trying to ignore it. Like, what the fuck? I'm hoping I'm having like a bad read on what happened there, but I think it came across pretty clear that the people there were not too pleased to hear Epstein's name brought up there. They'd rather just pretend that it's not real, I guess, which is crazy. And that's exactly what so many of these powerful politicians that have engaged in these unthinkable evil acts want. And people, just sheep, are okay with it. They're like, oh my God, look at this guy who went out of line and said something about Epstein and Andrew. This is crazy. Can someone shun that guy? Can we get him out of here?
With other allegations, including of sexual misconduct against Andrew, including from Epstein victim Virginia Roberts Giuffre, seen in this picture with Andrew. The prince asked about it in an infamous interview in 2019.
She described dancing with you and you profusely sweating, and that she went on to have possibly.
There's a slight problem with the sweating because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat.
That one is a timeless Prince Andrew classic. That one is an iconic moment from Prince Andrew's time on Earth. I actually made a video on that 6 years ago. His defense was, this couldn't have happened. This is a big, bold lie. This is a fib. Because, well, I don't sweat. Even though there is so much proof of him sweating, this guy sweats. He's a fucking sweater. He sweats a lot, actually. It was the wackiest fucking defense. But again, he got away with it until very recently, it seems. And I guess it's not even clear if he hasn't got away with it. He's been arrested, but he's not, in jail or anything yet. They're still investigating. So, it's possible he still gets away with it. But for all of this time, he hadn't even been arrested or anything. So even, the worst fucking lie ever to protect himself about not sweating was enough. It's just so blatantly corrupt across the globe. They don't even bother trying to hide any of this or even cover it up at all, really. And people just excuse it. They just let it go. Like in that clip a moment ago, where someone brings up Andrew and Epstein and everyone's like, fuck you, buddy. I'm busy being a blind worshiper of this political figure. Come on, man. I'm busy trying to not think for myself. It's so sad and scary. Now, anyway, in America, obviously there haven't been any Epstein-related arrests since Maxwell, of course, and if Todd Blanche and the rest of the administration is anything to go by, it doesn't seem like they're interested at all in pursuing anything Epstein-related with clients or co-conspirators, anything like that. It doesn't seem like they're actually pursuing justice in any way, shape, or form. They're trying to hammer home the point that you shouldn't care about it, get over it. They are literally saying that. So it doesn't seem like there's any arrests coming to anyone there. And there have been a couple of very powerful people that have lost some of their positions at the corporations that they were a part of as a result of the Epstein files due to public pressure and scrutiny. So there have been some people that stepped down here, but again, no investigations, no arrests or anything like that. So it looks like they're still getting away with it. Even though they might not be at those mega corporations anymore, they still have unfathomable wealth and are not punished for their involvement in these Epstein files and all of their fucking crimes or anything. The administration is not interested in pursuing it, it seems. But who knows? Maybe Prince Andrew's arrest is the first domino to fall, and we'll see tons more arrests of these evil, vile people that are pulling the strings behind the curtain that have gotten away with this evil for so long. Now, I want to put a little bonus clip in here because something else has just recently happened. A new name, well, I guess not a new name, but more information has come out about Leslie Wexner and his involvement in the Epstein case, and a very interesting moment has just unfolded as he was being asked questions.
It was just regularly done. Answer the question.
His lawyer there said, I will fucking kill you if you answer another question with more than 5 words, okay? And then Les Wexner starts giggling about it. Do they teach that in law school? Is that part of the bar? I don't know if I've ever seen that strategy there from a lawyer. That's pretty alarming, I would think, right? Maybe? Yeah? I mean, come on. That's peculiar, right? For his lawyer to be saying something like that. Now, this is in an Epstein deposition. He also said some very fascinating stuff about Rothschild. Like, this had quite a bit in it, but this moment right here was by far the most odd. I would think most people would see this, hear this, and immediately recognize, okay, this is fishy. Anyway, though, Prince Andrew being arrested is good news. Don't let Trump fool you into thinking that it's sad news. An arrest finally being made in regards to Epstein. Oh my goodness. Like, maybe we can actually start getting punishment for some of these fucking monsters out there and learn who else is a part of it. Like this, I think this is a good thing, the arrest of Prince Andrew. Well, I should have seen this coming. Prince Andrew has been released. That didn't last very long. They got him in there, and then they said, okay, time's up. He's still under investigation, supposedly, but yeah, he's not being held or anything. He was arrested, but he's now released. The investigation, supposedly ongoing. I made this video, like everything you have watched up until this point, I made this afternoon, and now this news is just now breaking about him being released, so definitely need to include that in here. I'm hoping that they're taking the investigation seriously, though I'm now skeptical because, well, I mean, they already let him go. That was very quick. He was there for a couple hours, maybe. He went in there, took a nap, and then went home, I guess. Well, that's the latest update on the Prince Andrew arrest. Alright, well, that's really about it. So yeah, there's Useless, and then there's Pam Bondi. Cockroaches have more respect from people than Scam Bondi ever will. She's just been fired. Hallelujah, time to butt chug some brewskis in the bathtub tonight to celebrate this wonderful news. Pam Bondi famously shut down the conversation about Epstein, stating that we need to focus on the Dow because it's over 50K, stating that it's ridiculous to be talking about Epstein when the Dow's over 50K. That's what we need to focus on. And now look at us, Pam. Who could have seen this? Dow's under 50K and she lost her whole job. Ain't that some shit, huh? Man, when it rains, it pours. Pam Bondi's time as Attorney General will be looked back on with embarrassment and shame. They won't be hanging her jersey number in the rafters, celebrating her time in this position. She was fucking useless. More useless than my goofy areolas. There has never been anyone in the history of this country worse at their job than Pam Bondi. And I don't just mean from a government position, I mean across the entire spectrum of jobs that exists. There has never been a single soul that is more terrible at their job than Pam Bondi was as Attorney General. You could have given Attorney General to a fucking crackhead who's never lucid, and he probably would have accidentally stumbled into doing a couple of things. She did nothing. Literally nothing. She accomplished less than a gas station toilet, yet she probably swallowed more shit than a toilet. And she did so proudly, without an ounce of shame or regret. It's so pathetic. I don't know how she sleeps at night. And apparently she even had the gall to like grovel and beg to not be fired because this means everything to her. She doesn't do anything. All she does is just lie and idly collect a paycheck while delivering lip service that is constantly contradictory and debasing herself in front of the entire nation with a chin held high. It is the most pathetic shit imaginable.
Good day. We are coming on the air with breaking news. President Trump has apparently fired his Attorney General, Pam Bondi, according to a senior administration official and a source familiar with the matter. This comes after NBC News learned that the president has grown frustrated with his Attorney General in recent days, according to multiple sources.
This is a blow because she has been a very loyal sort of friend and ally of the president for a long time, going back to Florida.
I love how the reporter struggled to find the words to adequately describe her relationship with Trump, because friend and ally, loyal, that doesn't even really encapsulate it. She was a leech, an actual parasite, a fucking hemorrhoid, a pinworm, living deep inside the asshole of President Trump, more than willing to just suck the farts straight out of his butt. Like that, she was so deep in there, and I know she never thought that she would be thrown under the bus because of this level of NPC behavior from her. She was a full-blown drone. I don't think she has had an actual thought of her own in years, because she is just on cruise control, idly just going through the motions and delivering speeches and just constantly lying about the Epstein files being on her desk, by the way, which they're probably still there. She's just got to go in there and dust it off when she's collecting her things and leaving the office forever. And now that she has been thrown under the bus here, I have to imagine she's just sitting there fucking drooling blankly like the parents from Weapons after the spell gets broken on them. Pam's probably just stunned, catatonic in like a fucking fugue state, not sure what to do with herself. She threw everything away, literally became a complete clown in front of the entire world, and now it didn't pay off. She wasn't able to just endlessly coast off being this bot.
Assisting in the first Trump term. And this, in many ways, comes down to a representation of the frustration that President Trump has, that his vision for how he could exact retribution against political rivals and those who had, in his perception, done him wrong at some past point, to be brought to justice. That has not happened, even though this Department of Justice under Pam Bondi has attempted to do so in a number of areas where we've seen the failed attempts to prosecute James Comey or Letitia James.
Failure really is the only word that can appropriately describe Pam Bondi's entire career. Everything she has ever attempted to do here during her time as Attorney General has been a complete and utter failure. And now, the person that she was huffing farts like they were oxygen is throwing her to the side. Like, Woody, I no longer want to play with you. And now what, Pam? And now what?
Then there's the broader issue of the Epstein files. There was a moment where Pam Bondi, who in the journey of her time as Attorney General has been both loyal but has also committed some self-inflicted errors. She talked about having the so-called Epstein list on her desk, and that never materialized. She had led people to believe there would be more coming on Epstein, and then initially last summer, the Department of Justice said the files would be closed. There was no action to be taken.
And we're still currently in that circus whirlwind. Pam Bondi will always be mocked and looked at as the clown that she is. That being said, better late than never. I'm glad she is finally fired. That is wonderful news. Yes, it should have happened sooner, but it's still good that it's here now. Though I don't think her replacement is going to be a huge improvement. It's Todd Blanche. Todd Blanche is someone I've already shot spitballs at because this guy openly just talks about how there most likely will never be a further Epstein investigation into the clients. He also famously had that wonderful little segment where he said it's not a crime to party with Epstein.
Is there any chance that any of these individuals who partied with Epstein and engaged in relations with minors will be prosecuted? Any chance?
I'll never say no, and we will always investigate any evidence of misconduct. But as you know, it is not a crime to party with Mr. Epstein, and so as horrible as it's not a crime to email with Mr. Epstein. And some of these men may have done horrible things, and if we have evidence that allows us to prosecute them, you better believe we will. But it's also the kind of thing that the American people need to understand, that it isn't a crime to party with Mr. Epstein. It isn't a crime to have
Didn't look like that's all that was going on some of those photos. I mean, if the photos could speak, some of them look pretty bad.
That's right. And unfortunately, photos can't speak. And so we need witnesses and we need
evidence. Are there videotapes that you all have? Or?
For the millionth time, yes, there are videos. Also, Todd Blanche mentions the witnesses and stuff, but they don't really seem to want to talk to the victims overly often. That seems to be an area they're not super gung-ho about gathering information from the potential victims that have come forward. Todd Blanche is not someone I put a lot of faith in doing a better job as Attorney General, but I will say it would be hard for him to do a worse job than Pam Bondi. And he is not shy about just letting you know that they don't really plan on doing a whole lot with the Epstein case. There's another clip that he has become infamous for where he pretended he didn't understand the question when asked about like the abusers in the Epstein files, that kind of thing. So Todd Blanche, not exactly looking like a superstar to really start pumping your fist about, but doesn't mean we can't celebrate Pam Bondi being fired. But anyway, just wanted to yap about this and say, bye Pam, enjoy retirement. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya. The vast majority of numbers you see on the internet aren't real. The accounts that you interact with, the posts that you see, oftentimes aren't even made by a human being on the other side of the keyboard. The cyberspace is dominated by bots. And unless you've just woken up from a coma, this isn't news to you. Everybody knows that now. It's an accepted part of cruising the World Wide Web, that the shit you see is artificially inflated. And it's become a huge yapping point, a massive topic, specifically dead internet theory, and diving even deeper into the minutia of bots, cannonballing into the deep end of the pool, you will find viewbots, a topic that often gets very aggressive and accusatory because it is so prevalent across streams, in particular on Twitch, on YouTube, on Kick. Streamers of all shapes and sizes are often using viewbots to boost their numbers. It's not some big conspiracy, it's not deep state propaganda or anything like that. It is a provable, real thing that platforms just don't seem to be taking any real action on at all. I could right now go live on Twitch openly stating I'm viewbotting it out the wazoo to fucking 20k viewers, and maybe the worst that would happen is I get like a 24-hour suspension from Twitch. They don't care. They made that push like a year ago about getting bots off the platform, but that lasted for what, 2 fucking days? And then they took like a catastrophic hit to their overall viewer metrics, and I guess they pumped the brakes because at the end of the day, and this is something people say a lot, and it is true, those huge numbers are good for Twitch as well to advertisers, even if the numbers are fake, even if they know it's botted, phony baloney, fraudulent viewer metrics. It doesn't matter. It makes them more appealing to brands. So it seems like they are very hands-off when it comes to doling out big punishment for view bots. It's not exactly a well-kept secret. It's pretty out there in the open that tons of streamers view bot. Now, the reason why I'm yapping about it again is because just yesterday, or maybe it was even earlier today, I don't know, time moves in a weird fucking fashion once you hit your 30s. Everything blends together, your bones fucking creak anytime you walk up or down stairs. Anyway, though, I'll stop bitching and whining about that. I know you're not here to listen to me play a sad song on the world's smallest violin about my deteriorating cartilage. The CEO of Night Media, Reed, came forward with a post out of nowhere saying that it's time to start viewbotting. That's the title of the post, which is a eye-catching title, no doubt. Very seldom will you hear someone in that kind of position just say the quiet part out loud here about success in the streaming space. And make no mistake, Night Media is fucking huge. They are one of the top dogs in the YouTuber streamer agency space. They are huge in the industry. They represented Mr. Beast for a while. I don't know if they still do, but they have represented and still actively represent massive creators. So it was certainly interesting to see him with a post like this that makes it seem like he's out there saying, everyone's got a viewbot, we got to open Pandora's box. If you're not pooping, you're farting. If you're not using viewbots, you're at a disadvantage. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Time to get viewbots on the horn. But reading the post, it's a little bit different, though ultimately his tone around viewbots does seem to be somewhat positive. What does it take to cut through all the noise on the internet? If everyone else is botting, why shouldn't you? We used to live in a world where if you made great content, algorithms would find an audience for your videos. Now, creators have to clip farm, pay clippers, and sometimes even viewbot to have a better chance of capturing more attention and breaking through the noise. This is especially true on platforms like Twitch, where viewbotting can surface you on the front page of popular streaming categories. Off rip, this is some turbo doomer shit because it kind of positions it as like your only option if you're just getting started. Oh, there used to be a time where if you made great content, you could get found, but those times are way behind us in the shitter now. It's gone. That's a era long forgotten, like the saber-toothed tiger. Now, if you want to cut through the noise, you gotta clip farm, pay clippers, or Lord help us, even viewbot. You gotta get down and dirty in the pig pen. It's the only way. When that's not true. You can still make great content and get found. It does happen. I think the best example of that is Queso. I would be shocked to learn Queso viewbotted at any point in his life. I don't even think the guy could find a viewbot website or provider. I genuinely don't think he would even know where to begin with something like that. And he has blown up solely because he makes good content. He cut through the noise. And this is something I've always said, luck is a huge part of it. It is. It just is. But what he is right about is that in the current day and age, there is an alternative that doesn't rely as much on RNG, and that is pay to win. You can stand a better chance of standing out in the oversaturation of content creation by paying for viewbots to float your streams to the top of categories, or pay for viewbots on other socials where you're spamming clips from your streams so you could boost up numbers on, you know, a wacky moment or something and have it like explode elsewhere because you inflated the numbers through viewbots, so then people could find your stream and maybe organically grow it that way, but you still viewbotted in order to boost a clip that led people to the stream. Like, there are paths that don't rely as much on luck, because if you just have money to start and just start buying views, it does help put you in front of more eyes. It's something that's very common, especially on Twitter. But at the end of the day, I just don't like this mentality that Reed kind of encapsulates here of, well, everyone else is cheating, so I should too. And he's trying to make like a strong argument that everyone else is doing it. Content alone, it could be the most slapping, banging content ever. It's not good enough. It's all about the distribution method now, which is dominated through bots and shit like that. So really, you got to think about this strategy of using bots. I just don't like how he's positioning bots as a strategy instead of calling it what it really is, which is cheating. Like, yes, you can gamify the distribution and shit through bots. Everyone fucking knows that. But I just don't think it's something that should be outwardly encouraged. And it's really weird that the CEO of Night Media, one of the biggest agencies in the space, especially for streamers, is having this kind of viewpoint. Like, his title isn't exactly indicative of his thoughts, because he does say, like, this is a problem, this is an exploit, but he speaks about it like, this exploit exists, so you have to use this now. It's like, you really should, like, almost that it's a necessity. And I just don't like that perspective, nor that mentality. I just think there's a reason why this topic on viewbots is always so passionate from so many people, because viewbots fucking suck. Nobody likes that. It is just a completely dog shit norm right now. And I don't think it needs to be even more normalized. But it's not some requirement or anything like that. Reed then goes on to make a mention of advertisers and viewbots. Do advertisers have any way of tracking botted engagement, and why isn't Twitch cracking down on this at all? Those are two really good questions. The answer to do advertisers have a way of tracking botted engagement is a big nobody fucking knows. My gut tells me there's no way advertisers would have any clue, because how would they? How would they distinguish between authentic and real viewers through just a number plastered on a stream? It'd be entirely on Twitch to take care of the bots and get that number to be where it's like the authentic viewers and not just like, you know, fraudulent ones. I don't see how they could ever possibly know what's real and what's fake based on just the publicly available information, and I doubt Twitch is behind the scenes saying, okay, so your advertisement was played in front of 1 million concurrent viewers over the course of this campaign. Of that, about 15K were real human beings. We really appreciate your business. Like, I highly doubt that fucking happens, right? Like, it doesn't happen on a streamer basis with sponsors either. So, like, if a streamer is botting his stream up to, like, 5K, but really he only has, like, 1,000 real viewers there, and he works with a brand, and he sells to this brand at the 5K concurrent viewers, he's making a lot of extra money versus if he sold at his real 1K, and now the brand gets put in front of what they believe is 5,000 people, but is actually 4,000 bots with only 1,000 real people there. So maybe the campaign only sees them make like 3 fucking sales. Like, man, Perry Poutine Gotcha Game only got 3 clicks through this guy's stream, even though he has 5K concurrent viewers. What's going on here? And then you can maybe speculate and surmise that, okay, he's botting. But then you'd also never really know for sure, because you could also say like, okay, maybe his community's just not interested in this gotcha game. These brands, I don't think have any idea, is the point I'm making. I don't see how they would. It's entirely on Twitch to combat the bots, and I don't think there's a way or a tool that these brands have access to that normal people don't, that lets them see real versus fake viewers. And then to Reed's second question about why does Twitch not crack down on it. I think everyone knows, because Twitch also benefits from these hugely inflated numbers. They see a lot of upside to these massive numbers being housed on Twitch. I think that's pretty clear. Probably don't need to dive any deeper on that. And it is something that he starts to tackle in his next section here about platforms needing to take action. He goes on to talk about, how prevalent the botting problem is, as well as the reluctance from platforms to act on it, believing that the more views there are, the better things look for advertisers, which many people agree with. And again, that probably is the simple truth of it. If these numbers are huge, the platforms are probably very happy, because then it's more appealing to advertisers. It could end up with more money to the platform itself. I think it really is that simple. Now, it's this section that ties directly into the eye-catching title that he used here for this piece. If everyone else is doing it, should you? I would never explicitly say you should bot your views on Twitch, other than in the title of this article. But the reality is, if you're not view botting and everyone else is, you're at a disadvantage. When you're competing in a category where you're buried if you don't have 500 plus viewers, maybe shifting your strategy to paying clippers and buying bots helps a streamer break through. I wanted to see what it would cost to bot a stream, and for $180 a week on ViewBotter, I can get 1,500 followers, 225 chatters, and 750 concurrent viewers. Not bad for less than $800 a month, and these companies accept crypto payments. So he's saying that he's not actively advocating for view botting your channel, but if you're not, well, you got your own dick in your butt. Like, everyone around you is doing it. Maybe you should shift your strategy. I don't know. To me, that feels like he is advocating for it. Maybe I'm on the crack pipe. He's pointing out a real problem, that these platforms don't enforce it, so the precedent has been set that there's no actual consequences. But it does seem like he's saying you really should view bot your streams if you want to succeed. And he does prop it up as a legitimate strategy, and even insinuates that it's not like super expensive, saying, not bad for less than $800 a month. Look at this huge head start you can get. Really should be something to consider. And I get it. It is something that people obviously consider and pull the trigger on, no doubt. But it's not exactly something that I think should be encouraged either. It sucks. It is a bad practice. And there's a reason why this is such a big topic, because people don't like view botters. It's not something that I think should be talked about in a manner that feels like it's positive and encouraging, and even setting it up as maybe even your only option if you want to stand out, because as Reed said multiple times, good content isn't good enough. You got to really consider distribution, and distribution view bots can really do wonders for. I don't know. To me, it just rubs me the wrong way. He then closes by talking about view bot detection and how Twitch CEO mentioned it's a game of cat and mouse, and that really there's not a whole lot of great information that he could find on how brands can detect view bots or anything like that. And then he finishes the big takeaway. We've entered an era where good content alone isn't enough, distribution tactics are. When clipping, paid amplification, and even bots can artificially push you up the rankings, the playing field starts to tilt toward whoever is willing to game it. Twitch's detection tools feel reactive at best, and advertisers don't seem to have a reliable way to verify what's real. If botting becomes normalized, creators face a brutal question. Compete clean and risk invisibility, or bend the rules to survive. Long term, though, this erodes trust in the entire ecosystem. Again, he drives that point home about good content alone isn't enough. It's all about distribution tactics, and I just firmly disagree. Good content alone is sometimes enough. But again, it does take luck. It does. It always has, and it always will. Distribution tactics, though, he's right, can be gamified and boost your shit and immediately give you a better chance, so you're not overly reliant on luck. If you'd rather focus instead on pay-to-win mechanics through clippers and view bots and stuff like that, then you would be entering the Thunderdome competing head-to-head, toe-to-toe with countless others who are doing that daily. That is very, very common. And in many, many cases, it's hard to tell if it's real or fake. So it is a legitimate problem, and it sucks that platforms don't do anything about it. He's not wrong about the core, that there is a huge problem because these platforms don't crack down on view bots. Now everyone fucking does it seems. And it fucking blows. And I imagine he's right that it is a very real consideration for tons of streamers. well, why would I even bother trying to do this legitimately when everyone else is fucking cheating? Everyone else is viewbotting, so why wouldn't I? And it's hard to argue, like, because it's morally correct to, play fair. It would be hard to make someone be like, okay, then I'll do that and go nowhere unless I get fucking crazy lucky. When the alternative is apparently, like, cheap viewbots that give them a better chance. It's something that he's not wrong about in his assessment here. Again, I just find it weird that it feels like he's speaking on it like almost positively, like you're at a huge disadvantage, you really need to think about this strategy that actually isn't all that expensive if you want to compete on an even playing field. Because at the end of the day, I don't think viewbots are something that should be encouraged. I don't think it should be twisted to the point where people consider viewbots like a strategy as opposed to just cheating. Because viewbots are bad for everyone. There's a reason why it's such a passionate topic for so many people. Because it sucks. It sucks for the people that aren't doing it, and it sucks for viewers too. Like, viewbots are just shitty overall, like, genuinely. So, like, it's not something that I'd like to see more people start being like, yeah, let's start really thinking about doing more viewbotting, as if there's not already enough. So, anyway, this was a very interesting post, to say the least, and I just wanted to yap about it. That's really about it. See ya. Well, look what the cat dragged in. AI! It is some more wacky news in the world of artificial intelligence as all facets of our entertainment is consumed by the slop. An AI music homunculus just signed a $3 million record deal after one of their tracks charted on Billboard. Talisha Jones is the flesh, blood, and cringe behind her AI character Zanaya Monet, and she used the very common AI tool Suno, which just spits out tracks based on whatever prompts you put in there. Pretty, like, standard stuff. And one of them happened to chart on Billboard because we've reached this point now where people are just wiggling their finger to AI music proudly. And now she's 3 million clams richer for typing in a few sentences onto Suno thanks to this deal with Neil Jacobson's Hallwood Media. I don't know what Hallwood Media is, but that is a fucking circus now. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be, like, fucking drowning in Rotten Tomatoes for this trash. Actually, how stupid do you have to be to pay $3 million for something like this? You can just generate Zanaya Monet songs yourself. Like, what are you even spending the money on here? It's not like Talisha Jones did anything, like, creative or new or innovative. She just typed in prompts to Suno, which is a tool available to literally every single person on the planet. Even me, a silly, stupid goober here, was able to generate trash songs on Suno. Anybody can. I generated songs about cock out the wazoo, and it took seconds. Why are you paying $3 million for someone to do that for you? You can just do that. You can even have an intern do that if you're just so addicted to the idea of pumping out AI-generated songs to try and chart on Billboard like this. This is the biggest waste of $3 million imaginable. Shit, you could even AI-generate Zanaya Monet 2.0. It's not like she actually exists, and it's not like Talisha Jones owns Zanaya Monet. It is AI. There's already a precedent set that it's not copyrightable in the first place. You can literally just make your own Zanaya Monet if you wanted to. How stupid are the people at Hallwood Media? Holy shit. And while Zanaya is the most successful AI homunculus, she's far from the only one. In fact, apparently the emerging artist chart has actually become infested with this. It's an invasion of AI music homunculi. Zanaya is the most successful with that multi-million-dollar contract that Talisha Jones gets to just rake in the doubloons for, which kind of shows the music industry's whole asshole here with the direction they want to push it. The reason so many of these AI homunculi are starting to chart and everything is because now they are being actively pushed because there is nothing that can match the speed at which they can fart out music. Where in this case, with Zanaya Monet, apparently the process is Talisha Jones comes up with a theme and then just has Suno run wild with it. Apparently she's contributed a couple of lyrics here and there from what I read, but it's mainly just Talisha Jones thinks of a theme, feeds it to Suno, and in seconds it spits out a track. And then just rinse and repeat this. You can pump out 40 tracks in like an hour and a half, and you don't even need to have your brain on for it. There is no human being on the planet that can match that. And in the current day and age where people just want instant gratification, just stimulus, any kind of stimulus at all, it doesn't matter to them. This is exactly what the record industry wants because it is basically free. It is extremely cheap to just have all of these being shit out all the time, and people will listen to it. Like, they will happily listen to just AI tracks because they just want something on. Doesn't matter what, doesn't matter where it came from, as long as it sounds like music, they're happy campers, it seems. So, this AI homunculus push in the music industry is great for the upper echelon vampires of the industry, where now they can just funnel some resources into just shitting out AI pseudo tracks and it will chart on Billboard. It's fucking crazy. It is so sad how quickly this is all just going straight into the dumpster. I legitimately think we're getting pretty close to the point where music industry is going to just stop hiring human beings altogether, because what's the point anymore? If people don't care if it's like actual art or anything, if they just want the noise, well, AI is significantly cheaper and significantly faster. If you have a human being signed to your label, it's significantly more expensive. There's significantly more human beings you have to hire to help work on it, you know, audio engineers, stuff like that. It takes a lot longer to produce like an album, whereas here, it's a couple $100 for a subscription to Suno, and that's it. And then you have endless albums that you're able to churn out at lightning pace. You could churn out one a day if you wanted to. And since people are willing to consume it, they don't really care if a human being produced it, I guess. They don't care if it's like actual music or art or anything. They just want the noise. Well, you're not going to beat AI in that department. So I do truly believe that we're not far off from it being mainly the Billboard charts dominated by AI tracks. I think it's getting to that point. And I'm not even talking just like AI assisted tracks. I'm talking like Zanaya Monet level, fully AI generated music charting on Billboard. And that sucks. That really fucking sucks. Oh well, I guess. Jesus Christ. Big stinky. That shit is awful. Anyway, just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's it. See ya. Alright, let's get some armor runs in there. I had to get warmed up. What was thrust again? Alt, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. What was kick? Oh. I just threw my sword down. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta remember the controls. Man, they're much harder to slay when they have armor on, huh? Who would have guessed? That guy's over there begging for mercy. Here, I'll go finish him off. Ah! We don't do mercy around here, bud. You're making us all look bad. Stop looking at that guy. There we go. I'll carve you up like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey. God damn it. Where are the weaknesses in your armor? That's a crazy shield this guy has. There we go. Yeah, but you really regret it now, huh? Get him, yeah. Finish him off for me. They're all bullying him. Hey up! Oh, come on. What the fuck? Why? I'm trying to bring this down and behead him. Not powerful enough, hold on. Okay. No honor, I see. I'm in a rough spot now. I cannot bring this sword straight down. He only wants to come at an angle. If this guy has a candlestick, it's already just GG. Oh good, he's got the shitty weapon. Yep. I win these. That was nice and quick. Bringing things straight down is fucking impossible. I just hit myself. Oh! No, put the pants on. Put the pants on. No! God damn it, put the pants on. Wait, how do I put the pants on? Oh, there we go. You. I got a better weapon as well. Oh! Tried to flank me, huh? Oh, wow. That was so clutch from me. He gave me a concussion, but I was able to fight through it. Shoes! Ah! Oh, I'm dual wielding. Wait, what? I didn't know this was possible. feel like this isn't the most effective dual wielding. He's really taking a wallop though, good for him. There we go. You really thought, huh? Okay, he's grabbing onto me. Yeah. Bet you feel real stupid now, don't you? I'm trying to speed it up, man. I really am. Sorry, this is the gurglings. It's a little much, man. Thank you. Just pass away peacefully. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! Damn, I'm getting really good at hitting the throats. Oh, come on. Oh, my wrist. Oh, sorry. Oh, boy, that's unlucky. Oh, boy, that's real bad. I'm trying to end you fat. Oh, there we go. Cleaved in half. Much better. This is a very solid run I've got going here. Oh, shit. I got his throat. Did you die? No, he's still alive. There we go. This weapon's amazing. It's like a heat-seeking missile straight for the jugular. Oh, I knocked his hat off. He's nothing without his hat. I think this is my furthest run ever so far. Give me that hat. I'll wear it in your honor. Oh! What?! We traded! Oh, that dirty rat! That was a bad luck hat. I shouldn't have picked up the hat. What a fucking mistake. This weapon seems crazy. What the fuck? This thing seems nuts. Oh, I see that neck bleeding. Oh, Jesus. Ah, ah, oh, oh! I can't believe he just pulled that off. If that isn't the biggest load of barnacles I've ever seen in my life. Run that shit back. You didn't earn that. I'm being double teamed. Oh, nice, nice. Get away, get away, get away. Up! I will not resort to the candlestick. That's the enemy of the weapon, or the weapon of the enemy. There we go, I heard that skull crack. Got you in the Adam's apple. Yep. Get over here. Hang up! That's a big combo right there. That's some Enter the Dragon shit. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? Oh, wow, this guy actually climbed over. Just die! You're taking up valuable space in my arena. Gotcha! And I'm not done with you either. Oh, man. Here I come again, yeah! Alright, these weapons seem pretty good. More! Oh, they had to disarm me here, and it still won't be good enough! My speed! You can't slow me down! Oh god, oh god. Hold on, alright, hold on, hold on. Yep! Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, my signature weapons! Ah! The Bart Simpson strategy. Oh, shit, someone got me! Ah! I think I hit myself. You dead yet? No? There we go. Oh, you're lucky! You're- oh! You did not. Get him, Candlestick! Trip him! Trip him! Fuck! Now this is by far my deepest run. Oh my god, he's got a scythe. Wow. Wow, the scythe seems good. Wow. That instantly cut me in half. And he had 2 sickles as backup weapons. Holy. What a monster. He's about to fall. No! Come on! Yes! Now bully him! Get him! Trample it! Ah, let go of me! He's gonna get up! What are you doing? Oh no, he's stuck, he's stuck. It's exactly what I thought would happen. No! Mercy! Mercy! Ah! Alright, I'm back. God, it's like a rhinoceros beetle fight. Where you just try and flip the other one. Oh, you've given up entirely, haven't you? No! Ah! My feet! Ah! Get up! Yes! Ah! Ah! Get up! Ah. I don't need weapons to defeat you. Just these steel mitts. Grab his weapon. Oh! I went for like a rising kick there. This guy's balance is fucking extraordinary. Oh god damn it! All right. Let me catch my breath. Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe I just broke free. Yes! Yes! No! 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 Fuck! I couldn't punish him hard enough for falling. Oh man! Ah! God damn it! I'm trying to rise like the Undertaker. Oh fuck, he's good. Oh Jesus! He's knocking my lights out. Get up! Get up! Get up! Oh shit! It's tough. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. No! No! Get up! Get up, damn you! Ah. You're lucky I ran out of breath. Oh, it's the scythe guy. Oh! How did that happen? Ow! 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 Shit! Give me it! Give me it! I'll at least finish the job. Ah! I know we're both in pain. Yeah, fuck. Slice him with it. Oh my god, that worked. I did it. I don't need an arm to win. Oh! What the fuck? I don't like this guy's weaponry. My buckler isn't very useful. Shit! Get up. Come on. Oh! Oh! It was booby trapped! Ow! Fuck! Ow! My foot! Oh! Oh! Jesus! Take it out of my foot! Oh! Oh shit! Let me up! Let me up! Oh! God! Ow! Ow! Ew! 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 Oh! Fuck! Did you see where it went? Shit! It slipped right out of my hands. If I could put butter on it, grease the damn handle. Shit! I need a weapon. God damn it! No! I'll beat you with the top of the box. Ow! A weapon. Ah! Fuck! Just Just give me the goddamn stick in there. Oh, they're huge. What is... what is this thing? It's a chair leg. If you lose to me, you deserve to go straight to hell. Oh. Yes! Yes! Never any doubt in my mind. Yeah, I got him with the toothpick. Oh god. Oh! Stop! I keep going for my legs. Get in there! Man, I am tanky as fuck in this run. I'm eating everything. Yes! I am going ballistic with this thing. I don't need the pitchfork. I'm committing full whole hog to this. Is it the scythe guy? I hope so. I'm running right into his warm embrace, his open arms. Oh! No! Unlucky. Oh! Fuck! Ow! Jesus! Man, that weapon is giving me the business. Well, that's bad. We can shake this off. We can shake this off. Just find where my pitchfork went. This will make us stronger. We just gotta find my fucking pitchfork. Okay, fine. Any weapon at all, I'll take at this point. Where are all the weapons? It won't let me put it in my hands. I'm gonna have to try and stick them like this. I'm gonna try and whirlwind on him. Ow! I'm missing a hand. Get him. Oh, I hit him. I hit him. Ow! He keeps disarming me. Oh, shit. I'm trying so hard to get this to touch him. Yes! That's damage. That's oh, fuck. Damn it! Yes! No! Oh! No way! I might be the best goddamn half-sword player there is. That's unbelievable. Holy shit, what a clutch. What an unbelievable clutch. They're just actually built different, man, I'm telling you. Don't nobody do half-sword like I do it. Oh, shit! Ow! Ow! God damn it, I hit myself on the fucking post. Well, right back to the abyss. It is unbelievable how good that weapon is. I can't even get in there on him with the sickle. Alright, back to the abyss. My fucking home. Alright. Is it the Grim Reaper again? Because I'm coming for it. I just need to bait out and attack first. My normal rule. Oh no, it's this guy. I'll still bait out and attack. Yep. Got him right where I want him. Yep. Falling right into my trap, huh? There we go. Gotcha. Oh! God damn it! No, I surrender. Jesus. I gotta find an opening. Oh! What the fuck? Oh god. No. That's really unlucky. Yeah, I think I'm cooked. Yep, there we go. Grab the candlestick, not his leg. Oh, wait! Get up! Oh, that was unlucky. Maybe we find a way to get up here. Wait, I'm biting him! Yes! Oh! This will be the biggest mistake of your life! Ah! He's so fast. Yes! Ooh, that was a good flurry. That was a good flurry. No! How? God damn it. I couldn't get my arm up high enough. Fuck! Nice. Oh, what? I missed. Oh my god! No fucking way that just happened. God damn it, you're lucky it stuck. Okay, you're not that lucky it stuck. That went straight up his asshole. That was huge. Alright, time for the Reaper. With the sickle. I just have to charge right at him. I'm gonna try and stay on the right side, though. Yep. Yep, you like that? Woo! Finally! Alright, who's the champion here? Oh my god, it's Slender Man. Oh, my ear. I can't decide. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, leave me alone. Ah! Okay, we leave the fight another day. I couldn't give up in time. God damn it! That's such a wide range that he has. Holy shit! God damn it. Let me up. Oh, hello? A poltergeist is taking me by my legs. Fuck, let me up! Okay, why is this happening? This is... Finally! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. He's got me. Unless... Oh my god, I actually squeezed out of there without taking it. Nope, he's got me. Yep, there it is. God, the sickle is just... Or the scythe is just so good. Imagine, though? Imagine, though? Oh, I actually almost got in there. I dove at him and almost weaseled a kill in there. Fuck, man! That weapon is so strong. Because he doesn't have to hit you with it. He can miss, and if you get tapped by the hitbox, like on the way out or something, you just insta-dead. God damn it. No fucking way. Oh my god. No way! What? 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 What is going on with this guy? Now he's beating me every time. All of my good runs. Oh boy. I think he's got me. Yep. 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 I don't know if they've like adapted to my playstyle or something, but man, they are really beating my ass here. Holy. I'm getting just insta-killed. Oh my god! What the fuck? This is absurd! I wanted the fucking stool! That keeps happening! I keep grabbing their body parts! Alright. No way I lose to him again. There's no weapons. There's tiny candlestick. Oh. Yes! Yes! Oh, tiny candlestick. Alright, finally moving on. Nope, I'm dead. Unless, oh my god, okay, I got the separator. No, oh, okay, we got a good hit there. See what I mean, though? He doesn't have to hit for it to be a huge threat. Because if I step on the blade, I lose my feet. And there it goes. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, and the pitchfork, GG. Did you have a weapon? No. Don't worry, I don't think this will even kill you. See? You're fine.
Let me go hands unharmed. I cry
Oh, hey! Back to my fucking General Zod here. Oh my lord, it gave me the candlestick. That's great news. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to switch arms. Well, and then it still fell apart. That's crazy. That is crazy! How did it get stuck? What is happening? That is the one. Oh my god. Case is calling. Where? I don't know what you're talking about. He's not. He said the stab with the knife. Which knife? The knife I just had? Because that knife fucking sucks at stabbing. Oh my god, there we go. Got in with the cleaver, finally, thank god. A weapon. Hey, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I got some tips for you.
What's up?
Okay. So I'm watching you. You know I love me some half sword.
Right.
Okay. I'm watching you first off. What I want to tell you, the knife, okay? I heard you make the point that the knife is absolute trash, right?
Yep, yeah.
I fear that, you know, when you get to the dude with the metal helmet and he's using the axe?
Yeah.
The best weapon that you could use against him is that knife, and it'll spawn in the middle.
Is that a guaranteed spawn?
I think it is, but the thing is, when you have a knife, never slash with it. Even like the cleaver, you know how them cleavers them dudes be cutting them steaks with in them cooking videos?
Yeah.
Even that one, if you can get down, all you gotta do is run up, double tap, left click, and aim it at their chest. And if you have the timing right, you'll one-shot everybody.
Okay, I'll give it a try again. I was having no luck thrusting though. It was not working.
But if you double tap left click with the knife, good lord, that was a nice one though. I must give you credit.
Thanks, brother.
That was a good burp right there. But yeah, double tap knife on the dude with the helmet. If you get the accuracy down, you'll literally stab him in the chest. He'll bleed out. It's like a one shot. I'm telling you, it's like a one shot.
Okay, I'll start utilizing that more then.
Yes, Sirski.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, now it's gonna be
Did I
clean
help
runs.
him?
You helped me. Yeah.
Do I leave the Discord call?
Oh, I got it. All right, I'll do more of the thrusting with the knife, but I've had no luck with it. Oh. Hook. God, it's so much better when it gives you an actual fucking weapon for these guys. Oh god, he's got the toothpick. Oh! Oh! Fuck! There we go. Alright, we're back to Slender Man. Fucking finally back. Alright. Alright. And there it is. Okay. God, his range is unbelievable. I'm just gonna do that to Slenderman. Fuck it. Fuck it. If he runs into it, he runs into it. If not, so be it. Ah! Outplayed. Finally moving on. Oh god. You get that oh my god, it's a 2v1. Maybe I can make them fight themselves. I'm gonna try and lead this guy into the other guy so he pokes him with it. Big brain strats, check this shit out. Ready? Bait it. Bait it. And that couldn't have gone worse. I got stuck on his sword. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. Oh my god, I have to do... This is already cooked. Yeah, there's no way I kill this guy with this. There's, like, I actually just don't think it's possible. Unless I'm just built different! Pussy. What'd I tell you? Easy. Oh, wow. Ate a fat spoon there. Oh, wow. Yeah, go talk to them. Go talk to them. They were saying mean things about you. Said you're ugly and you stink. You're tacky and I hate you, fucking idiot. Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ugh. God, the pitchfork really is kind of fucking busted. Just look at the way I work this guy. And he's still alive. Blasted his fucking hat off. And it'll happen to you too, it's more likely than you might think. Oh, my hat! Oh, wow, he got me on the backswing. Alright, you see that backstep? That was huge. Okay. Now this is where legends are made. If I can pull this off with this fucking setup. Yep, that's immediately just KO'd. That feels impossible with this. The toothpick and the shield against that? Oh, they actually just gave me a candlestick. That's huge. Well. Should have just grabbed the knife. Should have just grabbed the knife. Oh, fuck. There we go. Clean. Oh my god. What a beautiful decapitation. Textbook. We're already to the scythe guy. We're making good time. Look at here I come! I am cooking. Go quietly. Thank you. I know I don't need to do that, but I like doing that. It feels good. Stay back. How at you then? Okay. I am very surprised that worked that well. That's so cringe and you know it. Let go of it, it's mine. Let go of it, it's mine. Pussy. Let go of it. I fucking said let go of it! Damn you! Let go of it! There we go. Hold on. What? It's going right through his head. He's achieved immortality. Oh! Wow, that dodge was unbelievable. And I missed the knife again. He's having a really hard time picking up this knife. There we go. Very clean, very clean. Yeah, hold him down. I got... Oh, fuck. I got the wrong guy. Oh, there we are. That was a really cool series of noises he made when he lost, like, his upper respiratory system. That sounded like a fucking tentacruel.
Too much hath been lost.
Oh my god! Excellent kick! I see you know your judo well. You already know the strat. Well... Okay, I'll be back in a second. This guy's got great technique. I've come to bargain. You think you've mastered the candlestick, do you, Junior? Oh! Oh my god! Okay. An impressive move. Oh my god! How did he just do that? I'm trying to kill the other guy. Hit him with the sharp end. Oh! What the... Oh! What the fuck is that strength? There we go. That's what you fucking get! What? Oh my god, I just hit myself with it. Ah! What the fuck? I couldn't get any charging going. Every time I went for the thrust, it just hit me. Oh, this is... Oh, this is weird. Oh, hey! Get your foot off of my hoe. Thank you. Alright, let's see how it does against the Reaper. I don't like my odds with this one. Unless... Oh, why? God damn it. What the fuck? Stab him! Stab him! Just fucking stab him! There we go. Why won't you die? He's still alive. He's gotta be so dizzy. Okay, okay, this is really unlucky. I need to get up now. Please let go of my skull. Please let go of my skull. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. We gotta get the fuck out of there. I will take anything that's not what I currently have. Signature technique. Engage. That didn't work nearly as well as I had hoped it would there, but that's fine. We've got to just fucking rip it on this guy. I'm going to try and bait out an attack. God, his range is scary. It's so close. What? That's such baloney. What an amazing fucking rush from this guy. He's actually beating my ass so hard right now. Yep. Yep. That guy just went fucking crazy on me. Wow. Keep kicking him. Maybe we get out of this alive. There we go. Nuts now. We're in the nuts. Eventually, we'll pop those puppies. It's just a matter of when. Yep, just stay in there. Just stay in there. Keep tanking this shit. I can tell we're about to win. Damn it. Nice. Very clean, very clean. Alright, here we go, here we go. I think I just gotta send it. I gotta go in. There we go. I just can't let him get his feet planted. Once he does that, that's when it gets hard. Okay. That little weapon is my kryptonite. That handheld candlestick? What the fuck? It is actually just like one-tapping me. Oh, there we go. Look at that technique. Wait, you still want to fight? There's no way you still want to fight! Jesus. Okay, hold on. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. He's hurt too. We got a couple of good stabs in there. There we go. Alright. This is where we've just gotta hold the pointy bit out and hope he hope he runs into it. He did not, he did not, he did not. Oh, fuck. Oh. What an excellent fight. What an excellent fight you and I just had. Wait, what? What? I'm dead. I'm dead. Never mind, I got lucky. I got stuck. I'm getting impatient. I'm getting so impatient! Oh my lord! How are you not down? What are you? I think I'm probably cooked. Yeah. He knocked me unconscious. Whoa, wait. How did this just happen? How do I get out of this? I can't tell what's happening. This guy is one hell of a warrior. I'll always remember you. There's no way he still wants to fight. I can't even hit him from out there. Okay, we just have to charge at the big guy. See, that's the only way to kill him. He just has way too much range otherwise. That's the only fucking way. Okay. Finally back. Christ. No way. No way. No way. Friends! 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 Do something about this guy. He's bullying me. Help! Do something! Stop going for that guy. He's immortal. Okay, good. Give me a second for my arm to regenerate. Yeah, alright. You guys got him. You guys got him. I'll coach you through this. Use the Mordhau grip. Is that guy dead? How are you still alive? That is some high quality armor. Ah! No! This is the most fearsome warrior. Who is this? Achilles? Christ! Okay, kicking doesn't seem super effective on him either. I'm trying to... Oh! What the fuck? He's a madman! I saw a lot of blood that time. He's gotta be close. Oh, that was our blood. What the fuck are we gonna do about this, boys? This guy... He's just not fated to die here. This is unfucking believable. Why did they even have the teammates for this guy? He can solo us. Okay, wait, he's finally... Oh my god, finally! Who was that under the mask? Jesus Christ! Alright, Jesus. It wasn't an easy journey to get here. That's for damn sure. Alright, who's the champion? Oh, we have the same weapon, basically. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I need to just charge in there on bosses. I 100% need to charge in there on bosses. This is going to be so hard in the abyss on this guy. Oh! Give me my pitchfork back! Give my pitchfork back! And there it is. And that's GG. I have one chance, and it's to stick him with the pitchfork on my whirlwind. Nope, he got me again. I actually hit him with the pitchfork, too, on the way out. He's actually grabbing me. This is unbelievably brutal. Wow. Wow. What? There's no way he just two-hit me with that. I can't fucking believe that. Punch him! Punch him! I can't believe that just fucking happened. Hold on, wait. Let's gather our strength. He thinks he's got us. Hold on. Just recharge our battery. Play possum. Play possum. And now we're up. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yep. Shake it off. Shake it off. No. Come on. Come on. We can get up. We can get up. I heard all of your teeth break on my fist. Oh my. Give me the hammer. There we go. No way you still want to fight. Alright, I don't think I'll kill Reaper with this, so if I die here, I'm throwing in the abyss so I can get a better weapon. Okay. I think someone had already pre-sliced him before he got out there, and they just held him together with duct tape. There's no reason that should have happened like that, but I'll take it. He keeps putting it on the ground, looking for my fucking tootsies. Hate it. Ah! 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 Get away from it. Ah, fuck. I can't fucking... I'm trying to whirlwind on him. Ah! Where'd it go? Oh, no, 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 that's so sad. Wait! Where did the scythe go? Where is the scythe? Jarvis! Locate scythe. Fuck, man. Oh! No! Oh, I almost fell. Alright, I know where the scythe is. I just need to get him to stall. Yes! No! I didn't have enough strength to pull it through him. Almost killed him. Got him. Oh boy, what a fucking fight you and I just had, huh? Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm actually about to die to this guy because I keep missing. I keep hitting non-vital points. Hey! Oh, fuck, we just stabbed each other. Jesus Christ! I actually cannot get in there. Who is this guy? Oh, god damn it. Let's try maybe two-handing. There we go, finally. Could not generate enough power to pierce that guy's flesh. He was like made of dragon scales. It is hard to swing this from right to left. He does that every time. Oh wow. I haven't seen that kind of gore before in this. Oh! Wow! Very cool. Slenderman's been beating my ass tonight. We gotta switch it up. Hello? Pick it. Hello? Hello? Wow. 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 Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I won! Yeah! Yes! I wasn't giving up. Oh, that was big. Alright, we're finally back. Christ! Oh, I got in there. That was actually all me. Okay, wait a second, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my god. I fucking harpooned this guy. Give it back, give it back. I know you're dead. Just give it back. Give it back! No way you're still alive. Oh my god, he's still ready to fight. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Huge! Wait, I'm liking this weapon now. It was a little finicky, but now I'm finding it. Now I'm finding the groove. Wow, that's gonna be a hard team to get in on. Oh, nice. Already got in. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? What was that? How did he... What? Oh god, I've chicken winged him. I know, this is very painful for both... Oh! Ow! Ow! What? How does that keep happening all of a sudden? I can't speedrun this anymore. That guy's just too ready. What the fuck? That guy he's got my number. I can't do my speed strat anymore because of that guy. Let's try you. Are you just as prepared? No. It's just the guy on the left. It's just this guy. And he's still going. There we go. How are you still standing? What the fuck? Am I healing you with these shots or something? Jesus! No, it just crashed! Fuck, I gotta reset. Oh, it didn't crash. Good. Good. Oh, he's teabagging. What the fuck? We killed each other again! What was that move? What did he do? What the fuck was that? That was like an Ishin Sword Saint maneuver. What? How did that happen? Surely you're done now, right? Who still wants to fight? Is it you? Or is it you? No, you. I just heard you call for me. Oh my god, it is you! What the fuck, man? Are you insane? It can't be him, but it is him. Is it you? Are you not calling for mercy? Oh my god, it was you. He was pretending to surrender. Alright, here we go. Okay. Lock in. We've got to just get right up in his ass. If he goes high, I go low. If he goes low, I go lower. Oh god, it's too late. It's already too late. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Just stay in there! It is great! Like, there's no way. There's just no way to get there once you miss that first initial charge. Like, he doesn't even get a full swing, but his sword is so sharp it just instantly cuts me just from me being near it. Oh, come on, man. God, that boss is so annoying. We're just going in. I didn't win that?! That was through his chest! What?! I hate fighting Pitchfork Guy with this, too. That's me on tilt right there. I gotta stop. I feel like having to go all the way back. Up! Back off, back off. And that's just GG. He actually just fucking cut my arm off. I can't believe this shit. Why couldn't I pick that up with my other arm? I'll just try and body bump him and kick him in the balls enough till he dies. Do you surrender? Oh, I heard something break. Okay, I don't think there's any world I kill the scythe guy, but I will try. If I could just pick up a weapon. But my arms are broken and I'm missing a hand, so. Oh, what? How did I get... Oh, no. How did I get so winded? I actually think I might have been able to do that. You can pitchfork versus higher tiers. How? This guy doesn't have it. Or do I not have to play this guy in this tier? You don't. I thought... Okay, wait. What? So this will play at that tier. Okay. I had no idea. That is a fucking game changer. Wow, okay. Wow. That just changed everything. Okay, let's see. This feels like it should be a lot more manageable with Pitchfork. Okay. Yep. 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 Alright, well, that was the ticket. I see. I had no clue you could do that. I thought you had to play that tier. Which one's my friend? I can't tell. I'm just gonna poke in there at... Okay, it's the tank. There's not a single fucking opening in there anywhere. Show you a fucking cuckold! Ah! I have no idea how the fuck to kill this guy. Legs, maybe? Ow, 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 ow! Even his anus is armored. Nice. Good work, good work. Way to find the opening, way to find the opening. Good work, boys, good work. Alright, we're back to the boss. Okay, okay. Come on, come on! This guy's very scary. Ugh. Yes! Let's fucking go, baby! Uncharted territory. Soldier rank, let's go! That was clean. What? Oh my god, that's so cringe. What? That weapon jumped up and slit my Achilles heel. Holy. No mercy, no mercy. Okay, last guy, last guy. Oh, fuck! He's got a head of steam. Oh, it's a short guy, too. We're so cooked. Unless? Keep him wrapped up. Oh my god, I actually just TKO'd that guy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright. Come on! Finally! Alright. New boss. New boss! Who do we got? Who do we got? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This seems hard. Oh, okay. Just get out, just get out, just get out, just get... Close. I had to, I literally had no choice. I was stuck. He shish kebabbed me. You really thought, huh? Adorable. Adorable, you... Ah! Oh! What did I step on? Ugh. Nice. Oh, okay, okay, I'm stepping on something sharp. Do not step where I stepped. Trust me, you don't want to step there. Okay, you've got this from here, right? It is crazy that the most dangerous part of these fights is just what's on the ground. Finish him, finish him. Ugh. What the fuck? This is so cringe! That is now the third time that's happened here. Oh, what the fuck? That cut my hand off, by the way. There was no power behind that at all. I came by and blew a kiss at him with that one. Alright, back to the boss. Back to the boss. Let's get it. I have a good weapon now. Instant kill. You love to see that, pussy. Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! We are cruising on this run right now. You get hit by this, it's your own fault. I'm using no technique. Oh. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. He's using the same axe and they instantly killed my friend. Ooh. Got his throat at least. Nice. He killed the other guy. Oh, shit. What? He stood up! Is there a field medic that just gave him a new throat? Someone performed tracheotomy in here? What the hell? Alright, thank you for putting him down. That was a goddamn miracle. Got a piece of... Oh! Clutch. Actually so clutch. Boss. Oh man, that was smooth. Whew. reset, reset. Ugh. God damn it! I bruised the shit out of his face, but he's good. He's good. He's persistent. What is going on with my axe? What is going on with my axe? It's not getting a swing cooked up. Oh. I'm getting desperate. I'm getting desperate. Ow! Reset, reset. Reset. Oh, he's wiggling his fucking wiener at me. Christ. God, he's tall. Oh, shit. No, no, no. It's okay. That's okay. Man, I had a really good hit on him in the beginning, and then it was very hard to get in again. Wow. Can you stop mutilating his corpse and help me fight the guy that's... Can you fucking stop? Here. Now hit the other guy. I'm too injured to swing this... Oh, wow, that was good. Oh, wow, that was good. Alright, back to boss. Okay, come on. Come on! God damn it! Send him to hell! Ah! I bruised him again immediately. Reset, reset. No. Yes. Yes. What is happening? Separate, separate. What the fuck is this guy? This guy is unbelievably unhinged. This is a fucking psychopath. Holy shit. There we go, finally. Had to put down that wild animal. Holy. Nice, we are so deep. I don't really want to use that fucking drumstick. Oh yeah, we're doing axe again. I'm all in on axe. That was fun, that was nice, that felt good. Oh wow. Oh, yikes. Okay, there's one. Alright, there's two. What just happened? They just ate my axe. I can't move. I actually can't move. What is going on with my legs? I sprained my ankle. Come on, there we go. Oh man, imagine I went through and just one-tapped him as well. Oh, I thought I had that. Okay. Hey, you good, man? Can you keep fighting? Or at least distract him. Do something. Keep distracting him. You're doing a really good job, actually. There we go. Excellent work, brother. I know you're just faking it. Put your arm back on, man. You're good. He's dead. You're good. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, I got them both with that. You have my permission to give up, man. How many weapons do you have? Oh! Fuck, he stabbed me in the foot. He still has more weapons on him. Give up. Thank you. Boss time! We are fucking cruising! Who's next? Who's next? Oh god, he's so tall. I need to find the opening. Oh, okay. Reset, reset. Oh, it's his back! It's his back! His back is not armored. At least not all the way, I don't think. I think I caught a glimpse of his weak spot. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get back there. Maybe my movement tech? Oh, no, I'm too heavy for it. Oh, I tried to rip through his arm there. That was close. Keep him on the corner. Keep him on the corner. It's hurting him. Oh, fuck. I can see his face is bruising. He's off balance. The concussion's setting in. Keep giving him the wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, fuck. I cut something off. And he's still not giving up. Why? Won't you die? Finally! Woo! Is this the highest rank? I think we're at the final rank. Oh no, there's one more over this. I'm making him motorboat me! It's not working, it's not working. I'm separating us. Or at least I'm trying to. There we go, finally. I'm not loving this weapon. Who just came here? There is no world you are still alive right now. People just do not die at this elo. What the fuck? That was your neck. No way you're surviving that. Come on. There we go. Good shot. Good shot, brother. Good shot. Ugh. This was not the play. There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, so that's the strat. That's the strat. It's a hit and run attack here. Get him with that. Back off. Come back in. Oh. Oh. There we go. See, that's the way to do it. What? Okay, don't worry. I put it. No, just stay down. Why won't you leave me the fuck alone? Clobbered the homie. Oh, is this a teammate? I wasn't paying any attention to who the fuck the teammate was. I've just been hitting everybody equally. I'm giving everyone the hands. Oh, fuck. Get off me! Apparently you're my teammate, so forgive me. Fucking get in my titties! Oh, okay, I'm winning myself. That was stupid. Oh, god damn it! They just don't die! I should have definitely picked a better weapon. The blunt on this is just not good enough. This is unbelievable. He's now fully regained his balance. He's probably full health now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there anything on the ground? Sword. Sword. Oh, mace. Finally! Potato sacked. No, 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 no! I thought... Oh. Yellow guy's down. It's just... You just die! Oh, fuck, finally. Holy shit, jeepers creepers. Oh my god. Yeah, really fucking gang up on him. Make sure none of us can get good hits. He's showing us his back. Finally. No way. Okay, thank you. Christ. This guy's gonna be the problem. Oh! Yep. Dislocated my knee again, I guess. Come on, damn it! I'm whirlwinding. Oh, there we go, got him in the neck. Boss time, baby! What do we got? Yep. That's gonna be hard. Okay, reset. I don't have good blunt. Really, any blunt. Oh! What? Wow, it's been a long time since I've been in the abyss. That's so sad. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be fucking rough. He just refuses to die. I'm not gonna go candlestick. I don't know what boss I'm fighting. I don't remember. Oh, it's gonna be the fucking crazy psychopath armored guy. I'm cooked. Oh, that was unlucky. Wow, I didn't expect that. Well, that was a really good run too. We are almost to the final. God damn it! Yeah, it's a good spot to stop. I can't believe this isn't being talked about more. I only just now heard of it and I'm tardy to the party. I've only seen like a couple of articles even loosely addressing this. Did you know that a former tobacco executive, upper echelon zombie in the tobacco industry, is now at a high-level position in the CDC? I only caught wind of this because a buddy of mine sent me this article from Medical Professionals Reference, which talks about why this is such a confusing and concerning decision from the CDC to give this position at the CDC, Deputy Director of Legislative Affairs, to Stephen Sale, who previously worked for Phantom Ventures, a British tobacco company subsidiary. The company was primarily focused on e-cigarettes and nicotine pouches, but I think it should be pretty obvious the conflict of interest with this man in this position. I think it's obvious, at least. I'm hoping you have a functioning frontal lobe and can piece this complex puzzle together here. It's wild. I've seen it described as appointing an arsonist as a firefighter, and I feel like that's an apt comparison. It's baffling, and it extends across so many other decisions throughout the entire administration. I will not stop harping on this one in particular, for example. Donald Trump put Lawrence Taylor on the Presidential Council of Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition. That is a position that deals with children. Lawrence Taylor is a registered sex offender. It's not some buried secret. He is literally a sex offender, and it is well known, and yet Trump puts him in this position that works directly with kids. It's fucking insanity. And now in the CDC, we have a tobacco industry veteran whose entire business model, his entire job, was trying to find ways to get more people hooked on their product. Why the fuck is this fungus now at a high-level position in the CDC? That is the antithesis. Like, it's shocking. But like at this point, it shouldn't be. I genuinely don't think I would be surprised if Trump held a surprise conference tomorrow and said, "Listen, everyone, I want you to put your hands together, give a big round of applause to Satan. He's coming on board to lead the ethics committee here." And then everyone claps like, "Yeah, it's about time." Wait a minute, hold on. Hold your horses, I got another big announcement. Professor Evil will also be joining as part of the new Smile Initiative for this country. Whoopee! Like, it's actually unreal how this administration is finding the worst possible fits for these positions, and it's just so blatant. Like, it's just, like, literally right in your face. Anyway, back to the Super Saiyan of smoking Steven here. In an editorial published in the journal Tobacco Control by Dr. Timothy McAfee, former head of the CDC's Office of Smoking and Health, called the appointment unprecedented. It should be 100% clear that we don't want former tobacco industry executives working inside the nation's public health agencies helping influence policy adoption. Others also said that Sale's employment breaks earlier promises from U.S. Health Secretary RFK Jr. to shut the revolving door between industry and government. I promise you, RFK Jr. doesn't even remember he said that. That might have been the brainworm talking. Right now, he is just too busy coming up with new math.
Do you know what it President Trump has a different way of calculating. If there's two ways of calculating percentage. If you have a $600 truck and you reduce it to 10, that's a 600% reduction.
This guy spent way too much time licking toilet bowls clean. He has completely fried his fucking brain with all the butt chugging of methylene blue and all the heroin that he's done throughout his life. Holy shit. That is not a 600% reduction. That is impossible. That's a 98% reduction. Even fucking a 4th grade mathematics student could tell you that much. It's simple calculations, and yet he keeps going.
Was questioning me during a hearing, and she was ridiculing President Trump for his math. And she was saying it's mathematically impossible to have a drug drop by 600% cost, which he had claimed. And I said, well, if the drug was $100 and it raised the price to $600, that would be a 600% rise. If it drops from 600 to 100, that's a 600% savings. And the president used that mathematical device to illustrate the magnitude of the theft that has been happening against our country and our people, as he said.
You fucking dolt. Oh my goodness, it's painful. Jiminy Christmas, that's not how that works. You are not reducing anything by 600%. When you reduce something by 100%, it hits zero. Anything over that, it's going negative, which means you would be getting paid to take it, the drug. This is ridiculous. And you're not saving 600% either. If you're trying to, like, swap around the nomenclature, trying to get rid of the 600% reduction. No, in fact, you're saving 600. You're not. No matter how you spin it. And for some reason, they just will not let it go. They keep doubling down on something that is, like, it's not even subjective. It is objectively, provably incorrect. I don't even get the point of lying about it. Just say, he was wrong. That's not how that works. Whoopsie-daisy. But drug prices are coming down. Yeehaw. Like, is it hard to do that? Like, what? It's crazy. It's actually crazy. The point I'm making is there is no way he even remembers that whole lip service he delivered about shutting the revolving door on industry and government. By the way, glyphosate fully back in action, which is something that RFK was really against, but now he's got justifications for it, now he sees things a little bit different. So of course he's breaking this promise. That's like the number one thing the administration does, is just break every promise ever. Anyone remember the Epstein files? Anybody? Hello? Anyway, back on to the topic of Stephen Sale. Andrew Nixon, a spokesperson for the Department of Health and Human Services, told Stat that Sale brings more than 25 years of experience working at senior levels of the federal government and will be a valuable asset at the CDC to ensure effective coordination with Congress. That's just such a meaningless statement. I have 30 years of being short, but does that make me a good candidate to be on the tall person committee? I don't really think so. I don't think that experience is all that valuable when you look at his history of trying to get the population hooked on harmful for their health products. He was a tobacco executive. So why the fuck would he even be considered for a position in the CDC that is the opposite? Now, according to officials, Sale doesn't have any tobacco company stocks, but according to McAfee, the new appointment is opening a door that has been closed for decades and letting the fox into the henhouse with open arms. Now, being fully open and honest here, I personally don't think this is the first time it's happened. It opened a door that had been closed for decades. I think the CDC has definitely had problems, and I do definitely think there has been some pharmaceutical meddling in the CDC previously. This just happens to be very egregious and very public-facing now, with a former tobacco industry executive coming on board the CDC in a very public fashion, but it somehow is flying under the radar. This is a position that directly deals with policy, as I understand it. And even if he doesn't have any stock in tobacco companies any longer, this cannot be the best person for the job. It is extremely concerning and paints a picture that there's going to be really light stances on tobacco and maybe a bit of rewriting around the health problems, and maybe we start looking at vaping more optimistically, because now vaping's starting to get a bad rep too. It's a lot of issues. I think anyone that is able to think should be able to come up with a laundry list of problems someone like this having this position can cause. Anyway, I wanted to yap about this a little bit because I actually was stunned. Because this one is just so fucking ridiculous. That's really about it. So yeah. It's one of the most coveted accomplishments in all of sports. The Demacia Cup is the crucible where boys become men. It feels good to be competing.
Why am I so nervous?
Yeah.
I doubted the shit out of this roster too.
I play League of Legends, so that way there's always 4 other people who know that I'm better than them.
It's a game of chess, and I've got the butt plug engaged.
I have never hated anybody more than these 5 people.
No, gout's not contagious. Ever again. Ever.
How do you handle his ego?
Why don't you peel me like that when we're duoing? What the hell's going on here?
No, he lives! Oh, I can't believe he didn't die. They had to replace their mid laner because he was indicted in the Epstein files.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
In the moment, things kind of went tits up.
Winning this trophy is truly everything I've ever worked for.
This is our game, we just gotta close it out now.
I think it would feed my family for generations. This is do or die.
Quick pause, sorry, that light was... I know he does that occasionally. The Demacia Cup is where boys become men. This is the first taste of war. I'm Charles, Dr. Zelost, white top laner for Shopify Rebellion Z Squad. Growing up, it's always one of those things that you chase, but you can never really picture yourself attaining it. Winning the Demacia Cup is everything. That's hoisting the Stanley Cup, that's winning the Nobel Prize, that's a gold medal in the Olympics. It's one of the most coveted accomplishments in all of sports. I think it would feed my family for generations. I don't think there's a bigger brain in the entire Clash circuit than Matt Fluffy Puffy Llama.
Yeah, no, my childhood, my upbringing really is what played into me being a good jungler. I had to fend for myself, nobody to look after me. I studied the school of hard knocks, learned the rules of the street. I mean, if you think about it, the jungle is just the streets, but different.
The things he's able to see, they go against conventional wisdom.
The gold I get from killing the minions reminds me of the money I didn't have growing up. The team I play with reminds me of the family I never had. The team fights remind me of the boys I used to have to beat off just...
Danny on support, it's like Mozart writing his symphonies.
I play League of Legends, so that way there's always 4 other people who know that I'm better than them.
Danny is a true bright spot, like a mime busking in the street because he barely gets to talk.
It just feels right, it sounds right, and it always is. I don't think I've ever seen him make a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Interestingly enough, another person on the team is notorious for having a big ego thinking they're the best.
Yeah, fakester.
Annyeonghaseyo, my name is Andrew E.G. Fakester Losi. I'm the ADC for Shopify Rebellion Z Squad.
What's the EG for?
Erect gaming.
Are you aware we were supposed to do this interview an hour and a half ago?
Yeah, you said 11 o'clock.
It's 12:30.
I don't think that's right.
How do you handle his ego?
Laning with EG Fakester is not the easiest.
I just like feeling powerful over other people.
He's a hound dog, and he's got to eat.
But I think that he knows deep down that I am the reason he is who he is.
I don't think it's really an ego. I think it's just the reality of life that I am just better than all of these people. I think it's hard to have an ego when it's just the truth.
Oddly enough, for everything I've said, I would say E.G. Fakester is one of the key reasons we win games. The weak link is very clearly Gouthaver, and I would say it is 100% because of his gout.
Christian Gouthaver Valaceres, and I'm the mid lane for Shopify. I mean, I'm the newest member to Shopify. I think everybody on the team gets along really well, but I don't really get to talk to the team much. You know, I don't know if somebody told them that gout was contagious.
Many of us, myself most notably, was concerned about the contagious nature of this disease. You know, is it infectious? How does it spread?
No, gout's not contagious. If anything, it's a blessing.
He was actually here this morning in that chair.
Like in this chair.
Yeah, that chair.
The chair I'm sitting in. Yeah, is there someone around? Can I get a different chair? Like, is there someone here that can get me a different chair?
How has having gout impacted my professional career? You know how when a blind guy loses his vision, all of his other senses are heightened? It's kind of the same, but for my CSing ability, for my general map knowledge and macro, I feel like those other senses have been heightened by my inability to walk. Winning this trophy would mean everything. It would silence the haters, especially on my own team. I think it'd be a good catalyst to jumpstart the career and look at other teams like maybe T1, maybe G2. You know, I don't think these talents need to be kept in North America.
I gotta tell you, going into this tournament, I wasn't feeling great.
So this is a single elimination tournament?
Oh, is it single?
Is it? No, I was asking.
I mean, I felt in my element. Winning is just natural for me.
If you win all 3 games, you get a trophy and awesome prizes.
What?
At the end of the day, nothing else mattered.
Lock in! Let's go!
I did everything I could to get picked up by the Phantom Dogs.
We're playing Woof.
Woof. The Phantom Dogs.
The Phantom Dogs!
Oh,
My deal fell through last second. There was no part of me that wanted to play with E.G. Fakester.
Oh, it shows we're scouting right now. Oh,
Yeah, we're
shit.
scouting.
When you see your opponents in Clash laid before you in the Demacia Cup, and you get the opportunity to scout them, analyze them.
These could be Smurfs, though. We have to remember that.
Yeah.
It's a game of chess, and I've got the butt plug engaged. Damn, inserted would have sounded better. There's a butt plug in my ass right now.
I'm gonna look up Puppy October and see if it.
I'll take Tropical Q.
Puppy October, let's just say if I saw him in my childhood, he'd be dead. It was not his jungle, it was my jungle. I was letting him walk in it for a little bit.
Oh, wait, Matt, they just target banned you.
That is my most played.
That's so funny.
When I see that my teammates are being target banned and not me, it just bodes really well. They don't know the champions the same way that I know my champions.
I, of course, wanted Yorick.
If I don't see a Yorick ban, I'm gonna be insulted. Oh, Yorick!
Oh, the York man.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, the Demacia Cup opponents we played definitely did their homework, so I had to make a quick game time decision to pivot into something that I knew was safe, I knew was certain.
Okay, I might just do Garen then.
How do we feel about Volibear? I watched a YouTube video on how to play Volibear about 10 minutes before Champ Select.
All right, warm up those fingies, boys. Yeah.
I knew we had that in the bag. Dude, I have never hated anybody more than these 5 people.
It feels good to be competing.
Why am I so nervous?
Because you're worried about how bad we're gonna beat them.
I should have beat, dude. I gotta go PP.
I'm more the glue guy. I'm trying to stay aware of what's on the table and what's at stake, reminding us that this is do or die.
Okay, he's going in.
Nice.
Nice, boys. I love what I'm hearing down there, boys. If you could just see how little fun I'm having up here. I just control-clicked my spells. That's how you know I'm playing serious.
Oh, shit. He's fucking locked.
Mechanically, I would say on the Shopify Rebellion Z squad, I am among the most elite, not only on our team, but in the world.
Did they change the tempo of this game? Why do I move so fucking slow? God, my CSing is actually unbelievable. Her ult is down, if you're still here, Matt.
She's back, she's back.
I should probably grubs here.
God, he's taking so much damage from the minions, he's not respecting them.
It tells a lot about a person when they don't respect the minions.
A little high five on the way? Hell yeah.
How do I high five?
Oh, Lasandra's coming down. Maybe we just turn on her.
When the big team fights are happening that are going to decide the outcome of the match.
Yeah, this is serious business now, boys.
That's when time slows down for me. You know, I can see every moving piece of the battlefield.
They get close, we turn. If we get close, we turn. We turn.
I think we really made a good job with our calls during the team fights. We knew when to keep the pressure on, stay fucking tweaking on their nipples in there, not letting them just disengage.
Nice.
We are rolling over them.
Yeah, this is so good.
I did everything I could to just get in there and hit him with the full Garen combo, which, as most people know, isn't the easiest thing to pull off, but with Fakester feeling that type of way, I knew I could do it for him.
Yeah, I turned my brain off for that entire encounter.
A huge kill top lane, Charles.
Thanks, brother. She thought I was going to miss that minion.
See you, bub.
Oh, very nice.
That is smurfing on Bully Bear.
He did have a good game on volley. It did shock me. I was making all of the calls. I think he just did a really good job that game of listening to me specifically.
Good work, boys. Our macro's just better, too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. Wait, what? Is this guy stupid?
Maybe they weren't Smurfs.
Is that GG?
Go, 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 go.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, wait.
We're burning out. We're burning out. We're burning out.
I can turn turrets off with my ult.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
but no one.
I got them both. I got them both. That's GG. End it.
The FF.
There it is. GG.
Holy shit. Chills.
That feels good.
Fucking game.
I'm not gonna lie, my biggest fear is we showed up tonight and didn't win a game.
Just outclassed in every way.
We're playing the Troll Kings next.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, they have a Plat 4 player.
Instant Trundle ban.
Oh, no doubt the Troll Kings specifically were the most terrifying opponents to go up.
The Troll Kings are the team I was personally least worried about.
Yeah, I have to pee so badly.
You got 3 bans, then a pick.
Oh, you got me.
Targeted.
Oh, why does everyone hate me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm no stranger to getting target banned when they look up my stats and see just the raw performance, but gameplay speaks for itself.
Who should I be playing top? It's just Aurelia is such a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna do Trundle.
You're using their namesake against them. That's crazy.
Trundle. In the game, he is known as the Troll King. So I thought maybe doing that could be dangerous, you know, given the amount of bodies they've piled up. Unfortunately, I know they had to replace their mid laner because he was indicted in the Epstein files. This is gonna be our toughest match yet. Fuck yeah.
Do they have enough teleports?
Triple
They're just gonna cheese like
Yeah,
pushes.
they're gonna do some crazy cheese.
Man, Aurelia is such an annoying champion. The big moments in League of Legends for me is when it's just me and my opponent. In lane, 1v1, just a good old-fashioned pugilistic hootenanny where the better man wins. I think she missed cannon. Fucking idiot!
What a pig.
Don't say that, guys. I just missed cannon.
I've got this Aurelia playing real scared.
How are you feeling about this, Charlie?
We can fight it. I actually think I'm pretty confident. That early gank that I led the charge on with Matt.
I'm coming up. Ari might be there first, but I'm coming.
We came in there with plans. We had studied the tape. Oh, I didn't think he'd hit that. And unfortunately, in the moment, things kind of went tits up. Finish it. I think you can kill.
No shot. She lives. When Andrew pulled you down to the separate call, what did he say to you?
Is there a way we can do this one without the cameras rolling?
There was a lot of soul searching.
Yeah, so first of all, I said...
From the both of us.
Second of all, I said you...
We had a very private conversation.
Third of all, I said you...
Fakester's known as a bit of a hothead, but it comes from a place of love.
Fourth of all, I said you... Ever again. Ever.
But I think the threats to my family were unwarranted.
And that's just what I said. It was just a couple of things.
That's a bad call from me, sorry.
It's all good.
What's our vibe captain up to? Can we get some words?
Dude, Vibe Captain, he's here.
I was worried, but given my over a decade of experience in the Rift, and I knew I could find something that would work, and by golly, I did. Yeah, fuck you, Aurelia. I'm too good. I'm too good.
Oh my god, the vibes are back. The whole reason I picked a Nivea, worst case scenario, is sit under tower with egg and just don't interact with her.
It seems you were in egg form over 60% of the game.
Correct, yeah. 62%.
Uh-oh, guys.
Gold. Oh shit, it's happening.
No,
The
you
prophecy.
live, you come up and you... Oh no.
Prophecy's
Turret
been
time!
fulfilled.
He was an egg the entire time, just trying to see the gray screen. And I think a lot of that comes from the gout that he's suffering with.
You can have more of an impact on Summoner's Rift in an egg or in the gray screen than you can alive a lot of the time. Really more of a macro mind game than focusing on getting kills in KDA players. That's just not my style.
Ooh, Danny, that was nice.
Did we turn on this?
I'm coming.
I'm coming as well.
Oh my god. My heroes.
Oh,
I got
he
Ian.
got 8. He got 8 the last second. Alright, we just go drag. It's fine. We just go drag.
Good job.
Luckily, they were
absolutely pathetic when it came down to crunch time. Hey Matt, if Aurelia's still here, just come with me. Yeah, she's still here. I'm gonna start this.
Oh, she fell right into your trap.
God, Trundle pushes turrets so fast. I'm gonna grab their tier 2 for this. I grab their mid. That's fine, I'm gonna just grab their turret.
Oh, time's already here. Holy
I got
shit.
tier 2, huge. I got their inhib.
Big.
Trundle things.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot you were in the game.
They were all over the place. Not buttoned up at all.
If you hold them there, I can get their Nexus turrets.
There is no way they just let you do that.
You could tell when the big moments hit, they really floundered.
That's
All right,
GG.
guys, I'll push this. You guys win the game. Hey guys, I got the
Yeah, Nexus down.
Take that.
Good work, boys.
Boys, we're in the championship.
Let's go.
2-0.
That one I thought was kind of a free game, and I was ready to just go next.
Wow. Wait, championship, we get a trophy if we win this one?
Going into game 3, we were the favorites by a landslide.
The third game, there were starting to be some flutters. I could feel the team was getting a little bit nervous. It was the best team we were going to play all day.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, blue side.
Someone just tell me who to play. I'm struggling here. Well, it never feels good when your team abandons you in the cold like that. I was asking for any kind of guidance, which fell on deaf ears, so I'll just rip the Garen.
All right, boys, this is it.
This is it for all the marbles.
The big one.
We gotta take this one home.
We have to.
Bitcoin's at like a 90-day low too, so it's never been a better time to get into it.
If you can come top, Matt, this Malphite super dies. Nice match. Fucking nice flash stun. Holy shit.
Dude.
This Malphite is one of the most embarrassing CS opponents I think I've ever had. Like, it's clear he understands the basic concept of CSing, but he just can't do it. You want to see something really scathing? Watch your kill screen in just a second.
Right now.
No, he lives!
He's so
No, I can't believe he died. Oh, I can't believe he didn't die. Yeah, I could hear the fans let out a collective gasp of shock and disgust, and you could feel the tide shift. I thought that would kill.
Walk me through in game 3, Dragon Pit.
They're looking to drag. They're looking to drag.
Things go south fast.
Yeah.
I gotta get out. Holy shit.
That dragon was a tough spot.
No way! I'm outside of that. That's so stupid.
I think what happened was Discord went down or something. I was telling Andrew things to do, and he was just not listening.
Oh my lord, that CC. Holy. That's...
Damn.
That was unfortunate.
That's tough. That's all right.
I shouldn't have gone back in there.
It was deflating. It was. But the beauty of being the glue guy is no matter what the situation is, you gotta stay solid. You gotta stay adhesive. I knew if we could just stay together, stay huddled together, we could overcome this adversity. We could get out the other side.
We've won harder games.
Yeah, no, this is winnable.
Everybody started thinking we were losing. I knew at that moment I had to be the vibes guy.
This is about sending a message.
She's on Rift.
Yep, I'm coming straight to
We
it.
can start moving. We can start moving.
I think they're just giving.
Nice. Okay,
Big
okay,
macro,
making
we're
some
back, we're
moves.
That was good. That was good. You know, how can I get out?
Just hit
run
the
it
turret.
towards the wall.
Yeah, just hit it. Just hit it.
Boom.
It's very well done. Very good driving.
You know, I live by a motto that if people are waiting for me to do something, it's too late.
We have a strong presence top if you guys want to rotate here and kill this Malphite.
I'm coming.
What's his face has TP advantage.
That's fine. We still come.
I need to get there before they think I need to.
Shit, I almost died of that.
If you hit this...
We can dive here. We can dive here. We can dive.
Oh, wow.
Victor might be TPing. I don't have anyone to answer.
Good fucking work, boys.
Careful, they might shred us here. Yeah, I'm dead. Just leave me. Yep.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. The boy who lived?
Yeah,
It's like when that guy had his arm trapped under a boulder for 127 hours. He didn't give up. He cut his arm off. And that's what we were going to have to do. Oh my god, and we get away with it.
All right, boys, this is our game. We just got to close it out now.
Winning this trophy would mean everything. It would.
The weak link is very clearly Gouthaver.
And could even compete through having such a debilitating illness.
Is there someone around? Can I get a different chair?
Our weakest link is definitely Gouthaver, and it's absolutely because of the gout.
Silence the haters.
Oh, fucking beautiful.
That was the baddest ult ever.
Silence the haters.
I'm going.
Oh, good farting.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She just dies. She just dies not being able to do anything.
She got nuked. Holy shit.
Yeah, the calls to Baron, really every call was me. I think every single Baron was just me going, guys, we gotta go now to Baron. You'll see it.
Matt, you and I are gonna duo Baron.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Good call.
A lot of people point to that moment as the moment we almost lost. I point to that as the only reason we won.
I think we can just kill.
Yeah, they're just fucking running from you.
One more good fight.
Gwen, ult is down.
We're just chipping.
I don't have any words.
GG. Champions, boys.
Undefeated.
3-0, baby.
The boys are undefeated. See how it doesn't take us an hour and a half to close out a game like these idiots?
Fools.
Embarrassing.
Oh, that's good.
Let's go. Where did they ship the trophy?
Oh my god.
Oh, LCS is in the chat, watching my favorite Clash team.
LCS, you know what would be awesome?
Send us a trophy.
Oh, are they little Demacia cups? That's sick.
Mine's
up
listed
things
on
when we get a
eBay
kill.
in 6 seconds flat.
No, Christian doesn't mean that.
Dear Christian Gouthaver Valiseres, we have done you the courtesy of preemptively placing your trophy on eBay on your behalf. It sold for $576. Oh my.
And then there's an eBay receipt. So someone actually got...
They actually sold this.
So there's someone out there that has Gouthaver's Demacia cup.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that would explain why there's 4 Demacia cups in here when I...
Yeah, hang on, there's more.
Oh my god, it's signed by the president!
Hello, I'm Mark Z, the LCS Commissioner. The LCS represents the pinnacle of League of Legends gameplay within North America and is home to our best players. Or so we thought. We recently became aware of the absolutely historic achievement of Team Moist in the Demacia Cup Clash.
Yeah, she could go. Yeah, she could go
Nice,
around.
Matt.
And we're in awe of the team's staggering strategy, skill, dedication, and coordination.
We can?
No, he lives!
How much mana?
No, I can't believe he died. Oh.
While these were not LCS matches, we knew the ceiling of what was possible in the region had just been raised and immediately set into motion a way to commemorate this occasion.
GG. Champions, boys.
We put together a strike team of rioters who tirelessly worked day and night to craft a trophy worthy of the accomplishment. Only the best design and materials would do this victory justice. Now, some naysayers might point out that technically there were thousands and thousands of Demacia Cup Clash winners. To those, we say, who cares? Anyone with eyes knows that there was only one real winner.
Ain't that amen?
So Riot Games and the LCS team are pleased to award Team Moist with a one-of-a-kind Demacia Cup Clash trophy.
If that isn't the best goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. If I went right now and witnessed the birth of my first child, that would still be better. This is us planting our flag on the moon, boys.
Truly, I still can't believe that I am sitting here in this seat, winning these games. Now that we've done this, what's next?
Yeah, if there's one thing I could say that I didn't get to say is if you need an ADC for a team, please just let me know. Find me on Discord.
I know they're all talking about running it back.
Well, it'll be the same roster, right? So I'll still be on the...
I sent a message to the Phantom Dogs asking if they'd still want to talk about a deal.
Do you think this team could win again?
I want you to take a good hard look around you right now. Are you surrounded by concrete walls and bars? If the answer to that question is no, it means that you're not in jail. Congratulations. Good job, bucko. Do you enjoy that fresh air? That freedom? Would you be willing to trade it for a couple of views on TikTok? I imagine most of you politely decline that offer. However, there is a handful of fungal parasites called TikTok pranksters that enthusiastically pump their fist and say, yes, absolutely. I will make that trade. A trade that's worse than the fucking Mavericks getting rid of Luka. There are TikTok pranksters who are totally remorseless and willing to trade their freedom for a couple of views on TikTok. And today I just learned about the most egregious example of this. Alexis Martinez Arizala. You don't know his name. You'll never know his name, but you do know, most likely, what he did recently. Alexis was that brain-dead goober, that bumbling, drooling idiot that did the AI prank on the officer, where he showed him an AI-generated video of that officer's patrol car being broken into, and then got arrested for it. This video kind of popped off because everyone was clowning on this guy for a dog shit AI prank. I talked about it a little bit, but I didn't really follow it because I just assumed this would be business as usual with these parasites where they get a slap on the wrist, thrown back into society for them to just continue to be this miasma of cringe that haunts every fucking facet of civilized society for their TikTok clout. But it turns out I was actually wrong. You see, this dumb asshole actually went above and beyond the Call of Duty here for garbage pranks. He did this AI prank multiple times to such an extreme degree that he has been extradited from Puerto Rico and is facing serious charges here in Florida, and according to Atozi's video, could carry up to 12 years in prison. So let's go ahead and show you the most viral stunt that he did here, his AI prank on the officer.
We are told he's a South Florida native, but U.S. Marshals actually caught up with him in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
You're actually in here.
Here's the video circulating on social media that shows 4 men in suits entering a Seminole County deputy's patrol vehicle.
They were going inside of your car, in and out.
An online prankster recording the moments he walks into Academy and shows it to the deputy. The deputy, clearly convinced, runs out to the parking lot, hand on his weapon.
So you probably just left it unlocked.
It should have been unlocked. I hit the button. But this video is fake. It's a deep fake, to be exact.
What a classic gut buster there. Haha! Gotcha. You thought your car was being broken into. And he doesn't just do it to officers, by the way. He actually does this to normal civilians as well, terrorizing them with these same kind of AI fakes that he makes of them and doing like crazy shit or having their things stolen or even their spouse cheating on them. But this officer one did get him arrested. And something that got pointed out in the reports is that the officer was on edge approaching the vehicle thinking that it had been broken into, so he did have his hand on his weapon. If there was just a completely innocent civilian that happened to be near that police car with the officer approaching it, there is no doubt in my mind, and also other officers chimed in and also echoed the sentiment, that that would have been a situation where the officer would have probably ended up detaining that completely innocent person solely based off of this AI video that this fucking loser made. So, and that could have, who knows what could have happened there. It's extremely dangerous.
James Copenhaver agrees. The former detective says this deputy did everything correctly, but things could have ended differently.
What would have happened if some bystander would have been stopped at this patrol car, tying his shoe or what have you, and this deputy approached? Pretty good chance that person's going to probably be put on the ground at gunpoint because the deputy doesn't know what's going on.
That guy is totally right. The entire basis of this prank, like the punchline, is making the person you're harassing fearful. In this case, it was the officer. Like I said, he does it to normal civilians as well in similar fashion with their shit being stolen. But he's making the officer afraid that there's now people breaking into his car, fucking playing musical chairs in there, patty cake. You got Mike and the Dirty Boys maybe having an orgy in there, who really knows? He's just showing him this video that is convincing enough to make the officer believe that his car is being broken into. So if there is just some person out there for whatever reason near his vehicle, maybe stop tying their shoe like he mentions in that example, there's a chance that person gets, you know, held at gunpoint or something, and maybe even taken to the ground, all based off of this TikTok prankster's garbage. It is just dangerous, no matter how you spin it.
Deputies say 22-year-old Alexis Martinez Arizala posted the video on his social media accounts to gain attention and create viral content. He was arrested Friday in Puerto Rico and is now facing 4 charges, 2 of which are felonies.
It needs to be bumped up to a felony. That would help curtail some of the stuff and start putting people in jail for it. It's not fun and games. It's serious business.
I couldn't agree more. There needs to be real serious consequences for this type of shit. It's not pranking. It is harassment. And in some cases, in other pranksters, just assaulting people as well. Like, there needs to be legitimate punishment there. Otherwise, it's going to continue to snowball as it currently is and has for years. They just, for some reason, play softball with all this shit, just giving them like a light little spank on the tuchus, a little tush slap there saying, all right, now don't do it again, mister. Here's a stern talking to, we expect better. And then, of course, it doesn't do anything. So they don't get punished. Other people see that there's no repercussions for it, and they want the TikTok attention too, so they start emulating it. This guy didn't invent AI pranks, by the way. That prank he's doing on the officer is an AI prank that's been around for over a year now. I made a video on it like, I think 5 months ago now, from someone else doing the exact same shit to civilians. This is just the first guy that was dumb enough to do it to officers and get himself arrested. So they are just emulating what they see got others' attention, because that is what they so desperately crave. They need it more than oxygen, so they'll do anything for it, and they see those pranksters didn't get in trouble, so they do it themselves. But if Alexis Martinez Arizala does spend 12 years in jail and the rest of the pranking community sees that there are actual repercussions for this kind of shit, they'll stop. They will stop. So yes, I do think they need to be going to jail. I 1000% think that Alexis deserves some time in the slammer here as a great deterrent from other people trying to do similar shit or worse shit to keep one-upping and elevating, because that's how it goes. Someone might see this, and if he gets let off easy, they'll be like, okay, I'll take it a step further. That's how you keep ending up with pranks like this.
Officials say he's now facing multiple charges, including fabricating physical evidence, making a false report to law enforcement, unlawful use of a two-way communication device, and knowingly giving false information to a law enforcement officer. And a whole stack of charges. On top of the charges I mentioned earlier, he's also facing a felony tied to tampering with evidence, along with additional misdemeanor charges. But based on Florida law, one of the biggest charges he's currently facing is tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, which is a third-degree felony. And that alone can carry up to 5 years in prison, along with probation and fines.
Pretty serious charges that he's facing here. He's looking down the pipe of quite a few years in the big house. So how's he taking it, you might be asking yourself? Like a champ. Like a true hero.
I don't regret anything. It's been 2 days.
This is video of 22-year-old Alexis Martinez Arizala shortly after his arrest. Charged with providing false information after San Juan investigators say he showed an officer a hyper-realistic AI video depicting someone stealing the officer's cruiser.
But hey, I don't regret nothing.
His arrest came 2 weeks after deputies in Seminole County say he pulled a similar stunt.
He reiterates that he regrets nothing. All of this is worth it to him. Potentially many years in jail is worth it because he got some TikTok views. Fucking insanity. This should be making the job easy for the justice system. You have someone who has serious charges. He is outright telling you he doesn't regret it. He is making it clear he'll probably do it again. So why the fuck would you be taking it easy on someone who is giving all signs, all indications with his whole chest that he is going to reoffend?
He's now facing 4 charges in Seminole County, 2 of them felonies.
In 1 month, I hit 50,000 followers on TikTok.
That's body camera footage of Arizala months earlier at the Home Depot of Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, where West Palm Beach police say he's pulled similar pranks twice before.
Yeah, it was wild.
Police say Arizala first showed Melanie Valentine an AI video of her truck being stolen, then tried to get her into his car.
But it was really scary, like thinking about it after the fact.
Here's a little montage of just the normal civilians he also does this kind of shit to. So this lady was apparently shown an AI video that he made of her vehicle being stolen, and then I guess tried to get her into his car with him. That's some super creepy psychopath shit right there. So he didn't just stop at like, your car got stolen. I'm kidding, it didn't, it's AI. He didn't even stop there. He's like, no, you gotta get in my vehicle now, come on in. Get in my car. We gotta chase it down, don't we? Come on, get in. What a fucking weirdo.
In a second, the content creator admitted on this body camera to using another customer's likeness to create an AI image of him kissing another woman, then showed it to his wife.
That's not his wife. That's a fake woman.
Oh yeah, you love to see that. Normal couple minding their own business in Home Depot, only to be interrupted and harassed, trapped in an unskippable cutscene with this shameful piss stain that's AI generated a video of the husband kissing another woman in the store. Now, I can't tell from this footage since it's blurred, but they do seem to be on the older side of things, so Maybe there's a chance that they didn't recognize this as AI, and now the wife thinks that the husband is unfaithful to her. Like, it's just, this isn't even, like, entertaining. It's just fucking sad.
In a third stunt, police say he startled a West Palm Beach gas station clerk.
I just showed him an AI video of like a body just getting dragged, a fake body.
He was arrested that night for resisting an officer.
Bro, are y'all serious?
But not for any crimes related to his AI use.
This one sounds fucking insane to me. I can't piece it all together and can't find the original, but from what I can gather from this, he AI generated a video at that gas station of a body, presumably a dead body is my guess, that scared the gas station clerk and was designed to scare him, which is what led to all of this here. What's even the prank there? Aha, I made this gas station worker think someone was fucking dead. Haha. I can't even fathom the type of unlovable, greasy loser that actually likes these kind of pranks. Just sitting there clapping, giggling. Haha, that's so naughty. That's so savage. Anyway, I won't bother torching you with more of this guy's trash. He is facing some serious charges, and I can only sit here, fingers crossed, hoping that they don't play softball with him. He has literally said, puffed out his chest like a real tough guy, and said he has no regrets. As if he did anything worthwhile here. He did AI pranks, and now there's a chance he just threw his whole life away for it. And I really hope that they do seriously punish him to serve as a nice deterrent from other losers like this guy trying to do the same shit. Anyway, that's really about it. So yeah. I told you, it's only getting worse, man. Yesterday I made that video going over the silly, goofy fight over Pokemon cards at a restock, which, again, Pokemon restocks are basically the purge at this point. You're not actually even going there for product. You're going there to either get your teeth punched out or your skull caved in. It's just become a place where it's a PvP-enabled zone, and people throw hands and try and get as much Pokemon product as they can, just gluttonously consuming it to try and turn around and sell it for a profit. And in the video I made on that yesterday, I said that it's only a matter of time before someone gets killed over it. There's already been a shooting over Pokemon cards, and I'm sure there will be a murder around the corner. And it turns out that that did already happen. I just learned about a case in Chile where a 20-year-old woman who is a Pokemon vendor was kidnapped and killed by a couple looking to rob her of her Pokemon cards. So they kidnapped her and murdered her in her apartment and stole her Pokemon cards. Now, there's no English outlets reporting on this case as of right now, so all of the information I'm getting comes from Chilean sources directly, which I have to translate. And on YouTube, they only have auto-dubbing available, which I find to be pretty unreliable. I don't think it's entirely accurate, but I've checked some people in Chile that are relaying the information as well that corroborate a lot of what the auto-dubbing is saying. So the story is true based on all the information here. Just certain elements of it might be a bit incorrect, like the value of the Pokemon cards they stole. It's reported that this couple robbed and murdered this woman for 3,000 pesos worth of Pokemon cards, which is not expensive. That's not a huge value there. They didn't get the fucking one piece or anything. They basically got like 2 hamburgers worth of Pokemon cards. So like I feel like maybe that number is incorrectly translated, or maybe they truly did do all of this over that little amount. Like the Pokemon card hysteria is completely out of control. So it's possible it really was over just that little amount. But no matter how expensive the Pokemon cards were, it doesn't justify murdering someone for them. That is a vile, evil action. And they have been taken into custody. They have been arrested. They are being charged with robbery and robbery with homicide. So fingers crossed they get maximum punishment here.
Another important part of this investigation is precisely to reveal the amount of Pokemon cards that were ultimately stolen from the victim. We are talking about Camila Dominic and Olortig Quispe, as Florencia was telling you, a young woman who is only 20 years old, and this incident is being investigated as a robbery with homicide. Unfortunately, and this is what the family is asking for, the body of this 20-year-old woman has not yet been found, but all the evidence that the prosecution has at this time leads them to a single answer. that a homicide occurred inside the apartment of one of the defendants.
Her name was Dominic Camilla Olotigwe Quispe, and she was reported missing for quite some time. Investigators believe that she was murdered in one of their apartments, this Chilean couple. They, based on some of the other reports that I read as well as what I was watching from broadcasts, they found surveillance footage that shows them taking her into an apartment and she never leaves.
Unfortunately, in addition, the two defendants, two people, a man and a woman under 30 years old, are also being held in preventative detention. Now, what happened? This young woman was selling Pokemon cards in a community of young people who exchanged these cards. She was moving around
trade
with her
show.
card, where she had an approximate value of cards worth around 3,000 pesos. This would be the method of procedure.
What?
Why? The reason why the defendant would...
So they kidnapped and killed her to steal 3,000 pesos worth of Pokemon cards. What the fuck? This was the first report I watched on it that gave the general overview of everything that unfolded. It was a couple. They had got Dominic Camilla to their apartment, and she never left. They have security camera footage of her going in, and then they only ever have footage of the perpetrators leaving, and there's a lot of other things that they found on the security camera footage. But in this report, they said that the value of the cards they stole was 3,000 pesos, which again, that's literally buying like a handful of gummy worms. That's not a lot at all. But in the other report I was watching, they say 3 million pesos, which is quite a bit more. Not that it changes anything here. Having someone's life taken over Pokemon cards is completely unacceptable, and this couple should 1000% never see the light of day again. They should be locked in a hole for the rest of their lives. This is a genuinely evil action that is unforgivable. But I just wanted to show that since there aren't any English sources that are reporting on this as of this moment, I have to rely on translations, and they're not entirely accurate. So the story does get a little muddy, so if there's any things that I'm messing up, I apologize, but this is a very serious story, and one that I just can't help but yap about, man. The state of the Pokemon hobby couldn't be worse.
Robbery, because the victim's belongings were allegedly stolen. A cart that she usually used to move her folders which contain these Pokemon cards that are valued at close to 3 million pesos. And finally, that is what also leads the prosecution to part of the evidence used by the prosecution to indicate that a robbery occurred here and that they later attempted to, or ultimately killed, this 20-year-old woman. We must review the words of the prosecution that refer to this case. Sendum, the victim is seen entering the apartment with the defendant, and only the defendant is seen leaving on several occasions. And the defendant must have entered with the defendant, and always taking the victim's cart, where she had all her letters, which were the ones with the greatest value.
The auto-dubbing is just really falling apart. It's sucking major ass here. But from what I can piece together with this broadcast as well as what I've read, is that on the security camera footage, they know that Dominic Camilla was in the apartment. She went into that apartment. And they also know through the security camera footage she never left. But the couple did on numerous occasions, and had even left with Milla's belongings. And what she said there with letters that had the most value, I think they were talking about the cards. They left with her Pokemon cards, the greatest value Pokemon cards, and they have evidence of that through this footage.
And there are also videos where the defendant is seen entering the supermarket to buy these garbage bags and packing tape. According to the prosecution, these security cameras are key to the investigation, and they are continuing the investigation based on these records, which show the defendant's constant comings and goings from an apartment on Monjita Street in the Santiago commune, where the victim was allegedly taken, and from which apartment the victim never left. These records are important because the body of this young woman, who is only 20 years old, Camilla Dominic, has still not been found.
They are also alleging that through the security camera footage, they saw that this couple was getting trash bags and tape and bringing it into the apartment and just very suspicious shit like that. that is extremely shady. So they haven't found her body. They are still investigating and doing all they can to locate that, but they are treating this as robbery with homicide. That's what they are pursuing here. They have enough evidence to support that, it seems, and it is just fucking sickening, man. I know I've made so much content on it recently. I just can't help blabber about it. I'm obviously very passionate about TCGs. I have an entire fucking channel dedicated to it. So seeing what's happened to not just Pokemon, but just TCGs across the board really sucks. And in Pokemon in particular, it is really in the shitter. It is just terrifying. People being beaten to a fucking pulp. People being shot over Pokemon cards. And now, even people having their lives taken over Pokemon cards. And again, there's other examples of scalpers going crazy and all like, you know, trying to get their hands on the same stuff to try and flip for like a fucking $5 profit over the years. But for Pokemon in particular, it has become just deplorable. Like, Team Rocket doesn't beat up Ash Ketchum or shoot Pokemon trainers to get their hands on the Pokemon. And they certainly don't murder people over it, but the fucking Chilean Jesse and James here certainly do. It's scary, and it's only getting worse. Like I said, it has spiraled totally out of control now. It's heartbreaking hearing about what happened to this woman in Chile. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about it a bit. That's really it. See ya. I was sleepy once. It was a long time ago. If you think I look tired, well, you better get your eyes checked, Buster. That's a certified WebMD diagnosable moment right there that something has gone awry with your peepers. Could a sleepy man do this? Checkmate. Point is, in my endless battle against insomnia, I happen to have stumbled across something interesting again this evening, and it pertains to last night's video about the $20 million reality TV show, Twitch streamer, fan production, extravaganza, mansion, titties, beer, rock and roll, whatever else it was pitching itself as, called the $1 Million Fan Show. Well, I speculated that it was a big scam, and a lot of Twitch streamers had been publicly put on the website. Some had even made announcements about their endorsement of the $1 Million Fan Show, and nothing about it seemed legitimate. I'm not just going to regurgitate everything from last night's video. You can check that out if you want a deeper dive on everything that was wrong with it. But last night on stream, like 45 minutes after I posted the video, they took their website down. Then I was checking their other ancillary shit, and all of that is removed. It seems like they are scrubbing any existence of the $1 Million Fan Show from the internet. So like even the Reddit post that the livestream fail mods posted is taken down. I don't know if that was by order of the $1 Million Fan Illuminati, or if the mods that had signed an agreement with them had a come to Jesus moment that they may have been misled, so they decided to take it down. But apparently they also removed like their Discord and their socials, which is a huge blow, by the way, because the $1 Million Fan Show had like 5 Instagram followers, so really playing a sad song on the world's smallest violin now that 5 Instagram followers have been cast into oblivion, banished to the Shadow Realm. I feel like that's pretty strong evidence for my game theory that it was all a big load of hullabaloo, a bunch of hooey. I don't think a legitimate company that's putting together a $20 million grand prize reality show that is also a television program that is also employing some of the highest level production staff imaginable for a once-in-a-lifetime unforgettable experience for streamer fans. Also, their About Us section had all the telltale signs of just being AI generated, where literally every section ended with triplets where it was, you know, it's not this, it's this. Performance, power, mentality. Mentality, tits, mentality. Like, it's just like, it was very clearly AI generated. The fucking first thing you see on their website is an AI generated image of a mansion. The whole thing just reeked of scam. And now everything has been deleted, presumably by them. I don't think, you know, some governing body came in to, you know, wipe them out. I think this is them trying to cover their own ass, so that way there isn't some kind of legal action taken against them. Because from what I've read, there were actually some members of some streamer communities that put money into the $1 Million fan show. They bought emote packages. I read a report on someone that claims to have spent a couple $100 doing so. So I imagine there was a handful of people that did legitimately lose money on this. Now, of course, you have to take those claims with a grain of salt because there's no real evidence to back it up, especially now that everything is deleted. There's nothing to prove that. But I'm inclined to believe those statements from them because these streamers are, you know, to a lot of people, a trustworthy source. And if they're endorsing something and they say that there's a chance that they can win $20 million or whatever the fuck through like signing up for it, they will do so. And when you go to the website and do their free sign up, they're very heavily pushing you to do the monetized sign up for unlimited entries by giving them money. So I bet a lot of them were baited into doing that. Now, as I said in the last video, I am shocked that Mythic Talent actually even floated this to their creators like Extra Emily. She, in her statement, mentioned Mythic Talent by name, that they had pitched it to her. I was surprised it made it to a streamer because anyone that even had their eyes open and neurons firing for a second would go to that website and know full well immediately, right from the jump, that this is not real, that this is fraudulent. So I did a little digging, and I was able to get in contact with an agent, not at Mythic, but at another agency that did have this exact same thing come across their desk for their streamer clients as something to pitch to them. And according to that agent, I don't know how deep into the nitty-gritty I'm allowed to get, what they sent them, the pitch deck, was extraordinarily different from what ended up making it to that website. From what I understand, and from what I have been told, they were under the impression that this was an Amazon-backed production, at least initially. And at the time of receiving this offer, they didn't have a website or anything public outside of that pitch deck, I guess they were hawking to agencies. And it is indeed a paid promotion. The streamers that are listed there were paid for this partnership, and there was no additional information available beyond the concept of the show and the promise that Amazon was behind a historic $20 million streamer fan buttfuck hullabaloo reality TV show. Now, one of the streamers also sent me the exact offer that was presented to them, which gives further confirmation to all of this. It comes from Mythic. This is the direct offer from Mythic that this streamer received. I'm not going to show the actual thing, so that way no one gets into legal hot water here. I don't want to, step on too many Legos, but I will give you the general overview for what the pitch was, the offer. Interestingly enough, the offer came back in June of 2025 from Mythic. And the opening line was about how it's an Amazon series. This is an Amazon series looking to break records, a historic $20 million prize purse reality show. It doesn't even name the show, by the way. I'm guessing back in June of 2025, they didn't even have the name of the show or anything concrete. There was no website, no mention of like LSF or brand partners or anything like that. It was just a single sentence that said, Amazon reality TV show set to air on Amazon Prime featuring the soon-to-be-broken Guinness World Record book for biggest prize pool in history, 20 million, winning group splits money in half, 10 million to you and 10 million to the fan. That is the entire explanation for what this deal was. Interestingly enough, like I said, June of 2025. The deliverables were in a reality TV show appearance, 1 to 7 days, depending on how far you make it, and a single social post. The initial filming date was November 3rd to November 10th, but guessing, some wires got crossed there, fucking nipple clamps came down, maybe government shutdown, put that on the back burner, so that had to put the kibosh on that and shelve it till, I guess, 2026. Anyway, though, they were offering $3,000 for the streamer involvement here, plus 20% of net ticket sales from your ticket, which the streamer expressed some confusion over because they didn't believe Mythic knew that there was like this paid entry option, but in the offer it says they were getting 20% of net ticket sales. When you go, well, knowing now, hindsight's 2020, but like going to the website that existed, when you would sign up through a streamer portal, you were paying for those entries if you wanted to extend beyond just the free submission. So I'm thinking that the idea from this offer was that when someone, a fan of the streamer, did a paid entry through their portal, they would get a portion of that. So like I feel like Mythic would have had to have known that there was some kind of like paid component to the fans, but who knows? There's so little information here in the actual offer that Mythic took to the streamers. I am still extremely surprised it even made it to a single streamer as something to consider. I don't know why there wouldn't be more digging to confirm if this is actually even an Amazon show, because after the offer, they then go into like a general explanation for it, and it is so bare bones. It sounds like something that a person would cook up in 5 minutes while taking a shit after consuming like, you know, their morning oats or something. There's not a whole lot of thought into this. Competition details: 1 creator, 1 fan group eliminated per day, $20 million cash prize, 1 creator, 2 fans. They will be gaming, IRL, and cognitive challenges, think Survivor, but for creators. And then it just lays out like the most simple, boring shit ever for the competition. And then the Apocalypse Challenge on day 3, during which fans will compete head-to-head with each other, resulting in a mass elimination. Narrow the group down so each creator is ultimately paired with one of their original fans for the last 4 days. It's like, it's if you went to like a fucking Redditor and asked them to really quickly come up with a streamer game show or something. Now, as for the initial start date of November, the streamer was just told that it got pushed back to March. I don't think there was any like real explanation for what went wrong. You know, maybe bad weather, perhaps government shutdown, you know, all kinds of possibilities for why it got moved. But they weren't really, you know, kept up to date, kept abreast on everything going on here with this huge, giant Amazon show. I am even more surprised that any agency would have seen this and just shipped it as is, just said, fuck it, do it live. We'll send it out to our streamers to see if they'll accept the $3,000 offer with the 20% ticket sales split or whatever. Because, like, I feel like when you are getting this as, you know, pitched as an Amazon production, you would probably want to confirm if this is actually coming from Amazon. Because if you're going to work at this agency managing these kind of contracts and stuff, but you're working under the impression that no one's going to tell lies on the internet, what's stopping just any old Joe Schmo Dorito dusted fingers from sending you a cold call email saying like, hey, this is me, Amazon, pitching you a $50 quadrillion reality television show. I'll offer like $3,000 with some rev split to your streamers. Do you mind taking this to them? I'd love if they start shouting out goochsweat.org soon. It's a very legitimate reality TV show. We're Amazon, by the way. And you not press that any further, because that's what it feels like. Looking at the offer, there is no actual information about like Amazon being behind this. And since this was back in June of 2025, I can understand the absence of a website a little bit more back there, because if this is like an Amazon show, they're probably not going to make the website first and foremost because they don't want to like spoil it or anything. Like, I can kind of understand that. So streamers being left in the dark on, you know, like a website that they can access, like this website, it didn't exist according to the streamer. It just recently popped up, which according to Whois, that does appear to be the case. Even though the domain had been registered for a while, it was updated in like late December. So that's probably when it actually went live, which is when anyone could go on there and see how fraudulent it was with just a single fucking glance. So I do now understand that there were streamers that literally couldn't look up this show because the offer doesn't even have the name of the show and the website didn't exist. What I'm still confused on is like why anyone would still accept that deal. And then I start to understand a bit more that they just have trust in the agency not to be presenting them with a scam. They had trust that the Mythic talent, for example, like in Extra Emily's case, was bringing them something that was legitimate. So they're seeing like, oh, it's an Amazon show that wants to work with me and they're making this offer. Okay, this seems like a big deal. I'll sign up to that and, you know, do the social post or whatever. Also, if you try and look up milliondollarfan.show now, the most recent update to the site was today, because the update was just nuking it, taking it down. But prior to that, it was updated in late December, which is when I imagine this went live. So now it seems like the streamers literally didn't even have access to look up the information themselves on that website, which again, doesn't take a super sleuth, you know, fucking pinky up internet, you know, narwhal baconing at midnight master to see that that is a fucking disaster of a website that is clearly in a shady spot, most likely looking to scam. The streamers didn't know that site was there because the deal was all the way back in June. Though I will say, looking at the offer, this should have been something that I think streamers should have been a little weary of, because it feels like it is very odd just looking at it. But I think that does fall a bit more on the agency than it does the streamer itself, because there is a level of trust from streamers with the person that is like managing their brand deals, that what they are getting is not just fucking toilet paper that's trying to wipe their ass with their fans. And in this case, I am still just shocked that it even made it to the streamers in the first place. This should have been probably caught far earlier. I imagine they could have confirmed well beyond this, like almost a year later, that this wasn't Amazon behind it. If they had like, you know, maybe set up like calls or something, or looked for any level of proof of this being Amazon, like even just questioning, where is this money coming from? Who else are we working with? What is the actual production timeline and all that looking like? I feel like there was definitely a way like Mythic Talent could have caught this and then never even had to get to this point where there were real victims, where based on what I've read, there were people that put in like hundreds of dollars, which again, I know you have to take it with a grain of salt because there's no like evidence to support those claims that people lost a ton of money, since now everything is scrubbed, but I'm inclined to believe them because the audience has a level of trust in the streamer that what they are pitching is not just a scam that's going to just rob their fucking piggy banks. So I do think that there were real victims here, and I think it was just so easily avoidable. This shit is just fucking wild that it even happened. RIP $1 Million Show. Definitely feels like it was a scam from the get-go, considering they have just vanished, poofed out of existence, and erased every trace that they were ever even here to begin with. Anyway, though, that's really about it. So, yeah. New crazy Florida chase just dropped. Look up Wild Chase in Florida Keys. Let's see. I bet this one goes crazy. 2 weeks ago from Scooper. A big police response. Is there audio right now? Because if it's only in the left channel, I won't hear it. My left earbud doesn't work.
This one?
Oh, multiple angles.
It's a Range Rover coming up on me right now.
Oh man, they insta-pit maneuvered this guy. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Now how's anyone gonna use this road without that sign? I gotta shut the whole bitch down. Man, this thing really ate that pit maneuver like it was a fucking hamburger. Wow. He's got the turn signals going, that's nice. He's not forgetting his road etiquette. He said, I don't respect the speed limit, but I will respect my turn signals. Oh, oh, up! Hit a banana peel.
We're slowing down right now. Hospital vehicles, 8 fluctuating, 7, 90.
Oh, he's lurking. He's hunting for another pit maneuver. I can smell it. Oh, he wants it. Oh, he wants it. He's trying to throw him off with that turn signal there. It's a ruse. Yep, he's going for it again. Nope, nope, he's pulling off. He can't pit on this side. This guy knows it. He's familiar with the tactics. And that Range Rover's got some real get up and go to it. That thing can really scoot. He's lucky Steven Seagal's not in this jurisdiction. Dude will be catching up to him on foot. I think he's losing his opportunity for a pit maneuver. It's getting pretty crowded now. Fire the harpoon! I was wrong. You instantly just proved me wrong. I look like a real dummy now. Oh, the legendary 0 mile per hour pit maneuver! What was that? It sounded like he started building something out of Legos. What happened there? What the fuck happened? Ramp that shit off of a tow truck! Briefly interrupting this police chase just to let you all know the Cheeky free rinse soap is back in stock right now at usecheeky.com. We have the best soap in the universe. Go to usecheeky.com. People have been asking me to remind them when the restocks happen, so that's me doing it right now, presently. Oh! He really greased it. This officer really wants that pit maneuver, man. Is he gonna do it? Oh! No. I thought he was gonna go for that that real low speed pit again. Oh, they spiked him! Damn it, it's not enough to stop the Range Rover! God, what are those tires made out of? Tungsten? Dude's got the adamantium rims. This shit probably reinflated. And there's someone at the Ring doorbell at the officer's house. What pandemonium. Man, this is quite an advertisement for a Range Rover, I'll tell you what. This thing eats pit maneuvers, spike strips. Nothing slows it down. There's no way the officer's gonna pit on this side, right? That'd be ridiculously reckless. No, there's no way. Is this off? Wait, is this guy insane? He'd send him barreling towards oncoming traffic. He'd take out an innocent bystander. Oh, they're splitting it. Did he? Oh, he pumped the brakes, yep. I think he's losing speed. Yep. Looks like he got a little bump there. Man, this is a really good tour of the Key Largo area. I feel like I've seen everything. Oh god, the landmines. Damn, speed bumps. Ah, shit. Oh, good heavens. Oh, boy howdy. The country club was not expecting this level of action. Good God, there's bumps. Oh, not again. The shocks can't take much more. Imagine the car drove into the water and turned into a sub. Yeah, imagine he hits the fucking submersible tech. Uh-oh. He's off-roading. Man just transported to Narnia back there. That's a parked tow truck. Someone ramp it off that bitch now. And that the cop was not about that action. He said, "I'm not going in the forest. You won't find me going in the trees." Ah! Oh, this cop just wants to pit maneuver anything that moves. He almost got his fellow officer. Oh, shit! That tire's completely gone. He's running on rims. This is probably curtains, right? Oh, they're squeezing him. They're putting the squeeze on him. Yep. Kablam. Oh, wait a minute! He's engaging the afterburners. He's turbo boosting. I like that the officer tried to chase him on foot there for a little bit. Man thought he was Superman for a second. Oh, God! Oh! If I was that guy in that vehicle, I would be beyond pissed right now that the officer just wrecked my shit for no reason. No, not the boat! Oh, God, not the boat, too! No!
See if you can get MC Soda set up.
Is this an instant replay, or is this still going somehow? This has to be an instant replay, right? Just a different angle? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're just seeing it from the other officer's perspective, different POV. Man, they got every angle here. That truck is desperately trying to get out of the way. He's like, oh, fuck. No, I've seen this movie before. Not my truck. According to a news source, the boat cost $250K and the owner bought it 20 minutes ago. I'm sure the officers will cover it. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. They'll personally reimburse him. I'm certain. It's on their to-do list. Just give them some time. Oh man, that's brutal. Shoved up against the lockers here, right into this guy's brand new boat. Dual prop boat just getting manhandled. Fresh off the lot. You know what? I'm assuming they just get him out of the vehicle. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Oh, that's ear piercing. Holy. That's deep fried audio.
He's coming? Yeah, they were on standby.
Can I learn a little bit about this guy? Bring him into this vehicle for an interview.
Over here across the street, it's done. What do you mean? Like the engine done, or? I don't know. My right he's done. He hit me. I got in front of him and he T-boned me. Oh, shit. So crazy seeing how old this guy was. Oh, he was unbelievable. Holy shit.
Look, boys, I know what I did was wrong, but how much fun did we have driving together, huh? So on November 4th, deputies and state troopers said Christopher Brinkley, 23 of Great Falls, Virginia, crashed a rented Range Rover into a trailered boat in Isla Mirada after authorities used multiple pit maneuvers trying to get him to stop. It started, authorities said, after Monroe County Sheriff Office deputies stopped Smithers in Key Largo after he nearly sideswiped her and was driving erratically. According to the report, he was wearing dark sunglasses despite overcast weather, appeared visibly fidgety and restless, now facing multiple charges including fleeing and eluding. Investigators said he told deputies he had taken Adderall, no alcohol was in his system. So it seems like it started because he nearly sideswiped someone. Who out of the boys would last the longest in a police chase? Oh, unquestionably Matt. No doubt in my mind. You get compensated. My car was hit by a car chase years ago. City paid for damages 12 years ago in Texas. Really? I've heard numerous times that you don't. Maybe it varies from precinct to precinct would be my guess. I don't know.